You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
What?
How can you say this? You got some nerve, sitting there shameless. I bled for this order, killed for your peace. You hail my strength, but treat me like a freak. This is outrageous. You treat my power like it's dangerous. I saved your lives, now I'm seen as traitorous. It's unfair. I'm the chosen one, ain't no council pet. You gave me Jedi status, but still show disrespect. Fuck that, I'll burn this temple to ash. I'm done with your crap, I'll teach some younglings their last class.
Take a motherfucking seat, young skywanker. Yo, entitlement thicker than a hut getting fatter. Ego inflated like a pirate's bladder. A saber with anger don't make you matter. I hold more power than a Death Star reactor. A mate's fucking wind, do no hair, just swagger. You pose like a Jedi, but your presence is weak. I step in the room and the force gets on its knees. You sit in a chair just cause I let you breathe. My purple saber so big it don't fit in a sheath. Boy, you're still a slave. Health's got the leash, while I'm the reason Yoda meditates in fucking peace. Take it away, Obi-Dub.
It's over, Anakin. I am high.
Feeling like a force ghost on a permanent trip in the sky. Head over green in the pipe. Yo, this kush got me deep fried. Had a vision, Qui-Gon said your boy picked the dark side.
What about the droid to tackle the Wookiees?
Padme hit me up on a late night shift. Sliding smoother than a Jedi mind trick. I felt a great disturbance in my pants. Your girl felt it too. She called me master. I made her wet dreams come true. Before I left, she said, tell Anakin this.
May divorce be with you.
Yes.
Fade in.
No, God!
Fade in. Fade in. Fade in. Fade in. Fade in.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I am the type of Star Wars fan that doesn't even have a favorite movie. I just want to live in the universe of Star Wars continually, in perpetuity, forever. So when people are like, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? I'm like, there is no Star Wars movie. There is only Star Wars.
I'm gonna kill myself! I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
The sequel movies were just the worst garbage ever. Last Jedi was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I wanted to leave the theater, but I was like, I can't. It's Star Wars. You know, I need to watch it. But man, was that bad.
I think that the thing that George never did was maintain the status quo. And I think that that's really important because...
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
When I read 8, I told Ryan, I fundamentally disagree with virtually everything you've decided about my character.
Who is this guy? How did the most optimistic, hopeful character in the galaxy turn into this hermit who says it's time for the Jedi to end? I read that and I said, what? I mean, that's not what a Jedi does. I mean, a Jedi is optimistic. A Jedi has tenacity. He never gives up. He doesn't secrete himself on an island. But you'll...
What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Where are your parents? Gets sketchy. Back to you guys.
So they wanted us to keep going. That Star Wars girl said, keep going. Okay, so...
Yeah, that Star Wars girl.
That Star Wars girl.
Star Wars
Anna.
girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Star Wars girl. Yeah, hit us up. Well, I think let's do it.
Nice. Yeah.
If you've got a show and you're from the Azores, let's do it.
Bigfoot is a legend. Okay, so there's this legend.
I'm
so
thinking Peaches and Anna are Lemurians, I think, because you do have lemur arms. Peaches has fur. Like, you guys are Lemurians, aren't you? And you're both from Northern California, where Mount Shasta is.
Peaches is pretty hairy.
I think you guys are
like Chewbacca.
Are you or are you not Lemurians, you and Peaches?
I have to go.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I figured out how to monetize social justice warriors.
I have no love for He-Man. I know, but I have no love for He-Man either, but he's got a place in the world, in a comic book story.
When I was a kid, I'd watch He-Man and Masters of the Universe when I got home from school. From 1981 to 82, it was a rich...
I'm kind of retarded. There's some chick named
that Star Wars girl or something like that. And she wrote this fucking screen. She was like, you're always doing this. And she ended with, be a man. And I was like, what the fuck? I've been struggling my whole life not to be a man.
Yeah.
Grown up fucking teenager. and
Not to
shit.
be the version of a man we thought we were supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The man that she was suggesting that I'd be. and
like
stuff.
our dad's generation.
Who
where
didn't
they're-
fucking cry.
No.
Although my father cried.
Shove that rod up that cunt's ass.
Hey, what are we talking about?
That Star Wars girl.
That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl.
Oh yeah, be a man.
No, would you spit in his mouth?
Anyhow, to all of our Star Wars fans in China.
What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and I am back from a very eventful Thanksgiving. But hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to be joined by a very special guest, the one and only Nina Infinity, and we are going to finish our EFAP of like last week's stream. Was it last week?
Yeah, it was last week, last
Okay.
Tuesday.
What's up?
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. I'm good. I'm ready for Christmas. Tis the season.
I have Christmas stuff up as well. I tried. I've been. Whoa! What the heck? Thank you,
Raider. Hi, Raider.
You recognize him for
Yeah.
$52.43, but you did not say anything. So thank you, Raider. Even though you did not say anything, you can leave a chat. But thank you. I appreciate it. If I was drinking, I would drink something for you, but I am not because Peaches and I are trying to have a baby, and I don't want to have alcohol in my system for any of that.
Ooh.
So, we'll see.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. Well, thank you, Raider, for dropping by.
Is he one of your chatters?
He's a very kind man. He goes around the groups and blesses
Aw.
everybody. I know him from like X-Ray Girl
Aw, well, thank
days.
you.
And yeah, he's very nice. Kara, X-Ray Girl, a lot of people. He supports a lot of people around here.
And yes, I did spell that wrong. My autocorrect kept wanting me to spell sharks, and I'm like, no. It kept switching my my N to an R, and so I had enough problems with that, and I didn't even realize that the S. But thank you. Oh gosh, it won't let me. Save it. Okay, I will save it after the stream. I had enough problems saying we're not trying to talk about Michael Sharks. So thank you for letting me know that. I was just so frustrated. I was like, For those that don't know, StreamYard's changed their format again since the last time.
Every time.
A hard R. Yes, a hard R. It was trying to switch the N in the name to an R.
Oh no.
I do not know why. It is very bizarre, but yes. All right. Before we get into the main topic, because Nina, we have quite a few videos. I will show them. So for those that don't know, we actually had a celebrity guest in the chat last week. We had Gate World himself in the chat. But so this is over on his secondary channel, which is Dial the Gate, where he does his interviews. So I highly recommend if you guys are a Stargate fan to go and subscribe to this channel. But so, Michael, hey, there is an S in it. Am I crazy?
Shanks.
Yeah, he has an S in his name. So I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
No,
Okay.
you're not crazy. You're
I
not
did
crazy.
spell it right, and you made me edit it out. Oh my gosh.
Me, I didn't say
How
anything.
about you, the chat? I'm yelling at my chat.
How dare you, chat?
Okay. Well, I knew it. I was having a hard enough time with the R and the N. But he did a 2-hour interview, which they have cut up into pieces. Now, I did watch all of it. Obviously, you can see how I watched certain pieces of it. But we can do the 30-minute one, and then he does have parts where he talks about his days of voicing Thor, but there is visuals of Thor, which we all know Nina hates. But
No, it's okay. You can show whatever you want. By the way, I did start watching it again. So I'm on SG1 right now. My husband and I, we started watching it. We're like, let's do it. Let's power through this holiday season and try and get to Atlantis.
You need to watch Atlantis. It is amazing. Deranged Lunatic, aka DL, thank you for being a member for 31 months. Hello and thank you. Evening, Anna and Nina. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? I was just about to talk about that. Nina, how was your Thanksgiving?
I had a great Thanksgiving. It's been a really rough year for us, like as a group of friends. Actually, like crazy. The craziest thing happened, like to one of my friends that day, like that morning. He like his bike got stolen, so like he spent the day like filling out police reports and stuff like that. So it's just been like a really rough year for like all of us in our friends group. One of them got divorced. It's been like a whole thing. But so we, considered not doing it, but we've been doing it every year for the last like 8 years. This was the 9th one. So we were like, you know what? We can't not do it. So we did it and it was great. We had a lot of fun and we had a lot of good food and it was a good time. So I'm glad we did it. We persevered through all the bad stuff.
That's good. Yeah, mine was I don't eat Thanksgiving food at all. I hate Thanksgiving food. I hate turkey. I hate stuffing. So
you're like Chandler from Friends.
Yes, but it's not that he doesn't like Thanksgiving food. He doesn't
He's just
wanna eat it.
traumatized.
Yeah, he's just traumatized from the actual event. So I went to Costco and on Wednesday or Tuesday. So the day before Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Eve, we shall say. So I went and I got pasta that they make there. I got mac and cheese because the girl that usually brings the mac and cheese is not coming this year. And then I was like, last year it was hell to get a pumpkin pie. And I'm just like, all right, well, just in case anyone else brings a pumpkin pie, it's always good to have a spare. So I got a spare pumpkin pie and then Peaches wanted eggnog. Now, Peaches was like, why did you get a pumpkin pie? These people are bringing a pumpkin pie, like, why did you get one? Now we're going to have extra. And I'm like, babe, I don't think anyone is going to complain about having an extra pumpkin pie, right? And
Yeah,
it was
no.
this whole big ordeal. Like, we didn't need to bring that because it might seem to these people because they're sensitive that I'm stepping on their toes. And I'm just like, no, it's not. It's going to be fine. Everybody likes extra food. And if anything, if nobody eats it, we can take it to my mom's house and say that it was for my mom the whole time.
Right.
Yeah. So we get to Thanksgiving. Now, mind you, I bought mine on Tuesday, right? So I have a Tuesday freshly made right out of the bakery oven pumpkin pie. On Thursday, everybody gets out the food. My pumpkin pie is like in the fridge downstairs. Now, they get out the pumpkin pie and guess what? It has mold on it.
No.
So the pumpkin pie that the other people brought had mold on it. They got it from Costco too. So their Costco fucked up. And then I was just like, oh, does somebody need the pumpkin pie has mold? Does somebody need a pumpkin pie?
Anna for the win.
Yep, it was this big ordeal, and I was like, I am so happy I bought this.
Why you always have multiple pies, people. The funny thing is that we had all our food from Costco as well, but we did like the turkey. We did because I'm like you, I love Thanksgiving food. It's like once a year you do the turkey, you do the stuffing, you do the mashed potatoes, all that stuff, and then for Christmas we have ham. But it's like they had the platters at Costco. So we're like, I don't have to make anything. So we just bought like Costco platters of Thanksgiving food. And it's like they bring it for like the Americans here and it's great. And I'm like, yes. Because that's one of the good things about living in the tourist location is like we still have like all the most of the good stuff. Yeah, Americanized stuff comes in like through Costco and everything. So that's funny. We both had kind of like Costco meals, but you had the pasta.
Yeah, I ate that, and most of it went to my dogs and my baby because I give the pasta to the baby, so she's got her like 4 teeth now, and
The
so she's trying to
dog.
eat it. Well, she feeds the dogs.
Oh.
My baby knows how to share. Everyone's amazed. They're like, "That baby shares," and it's
What kind of
because
pasta though? Like, is it the tomato ones or the ones
no,
with
chicken
cream
Alfredo.
sauce? Is that not bad for dogs? I thought that's bad for them.
Well, after she's all numbed it all down.
Oh, she doesn't care.
She just, like,
Yeah.
sucks on it and nibbles on it, but then she
That's so
learned that if,
cute.
she feeds the dogs, that they come to her and they give her a kiss, not her friend. So she loves sharing,
Oh.
so, like, she'll take a bite and suck on something, then she'll try to give it to you.
Oh my god,
It's
that's
so
so
sweet. It's
gross.
so cute.
But that's so gross, but it's so cute.
It's the cutest, sweetest thing, and I love it. It's so sweet. We got
I
a
love it.
You got a super chat. Pilgrim Media, thank you for the $5. Nina, do you realize how serious the Persian water crisis is? 83 million people that don't have enough drinking water. What is
Yeah,
this in reference?
I've heard there's a huge drought going on over there right now. So
There's a
yeah,
drought
I
in the
have heard.
desert?
Yeah.
Shocking. Thank you
Well,
for the
funny part is
news.
Iran is not all desert. That's like the south of Iran is mostly desert, but the north of Iran is like it's very mountainy. Like we have the second largest mountain in the world there. It's called Damavand. So in Tehran, that's where that's located. So it's not as deserty up there, but apparently it didn't like snow as much as it usually does, and they're going through a drought right now, like even in the north. So it's crazy.
Well, they can borrow some of the
Climate
rain that I got.
change, people. It's climate change.
Of course it is. Sween Cod, thank you for the $5. Richard Dean Anderson wins because he's got the Riz. How much do you think MacGyver worked with a guy rocking a mullet? I know, he is MacGyver. So I put a poll in the chat. Everybody can go and vote. And I said favorite SG1 team member. Jack, of course, is winning. It's really, really close on the other one. Sam and Daniel are 1% off. Sam is taking the second place with 17%. Daniel is in third with 16%. And Teal'c is in last place with 11%, which I'm kind of shocked by.
I love Daniel. And when I did your poll, I was like, am I like the only one that likes Daniel? What the hell? Like, why is he getting such low grade? But I do love MacGyver too. Like, he's like my second favorite. I think I just like the nerdy guy. I love how, like, in the first episode, the MacGyver guy, Jack, he's like, I just hate scientists. Like when he's talking to Sam, he's like, I don't like scientists.
And she's
at
like,
all.
thanks.
Yeah. She's like, because she's like a quantum physicist or whatever, or like a quantum something.
She's
She's like a
everything.
smarty pants. Yeah. And she's like, I'm a freaking scientist, but I'm also a captain. It's like, it was so funny.
Yeah, no, me and Peaches, we always go back and forth on it. Because I always am like, okay, if you were stranded on a shuttlecraft, who would you want out of the one member of the crew? Who would you want on your team? And it's like, oh, probably Sam. It's like, okay, well, if you were stranded on a planet, who would you want on your team? It's like, oh, probably Daniel.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It depends on the situation. Like right now, actually, it's funny. It's funny that you mentioned that because Joe Malazzi is doing like a little like Twitter thing. He's been doing it for the last, I don't know, week and a half or something, where it's like he's talking about like if you had to pick your crew out of all the sci-fi crews or whatever, who would you pick? So he's been doing like this person versus this person. So like usually it's like Star Trek characters versus like Stargate characters or whatever. Like he did like T'Pol versus like Spock and like whatever, like like the different ones. And like I keep thinking like, well, depends on the mission. It's like if
I know.
you can't pick one or the other. Like every time he picks one, I'm always like, like it depends on the mission. If you're like gonna be stuck somewhere with someone, or like he was like, who would you rather have as a commanding officer, Worf or Riker? And I'm like if you're in a war, obviously you want Worf. But if you're not in a war and you're just exploring, Riker is better. Like it depends on the situation. And I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm having a hard time with that.
It's so weird. So I went to go click on Joe's profile and it said successfully unblocked. And I'm like, I didn't have him blocked.
Are you checking Baron Destructo? Because that's his
Yeah.
real account. Oh.
Yeah, no, I typed in his name and it wasn't bringing it up, so I went into messages and I clicked on our last message and it to go to his profile and it said successfully unblocked.
The hell?
I
That's
know.
weird.
That is extremely weird. What is going on? Okay, so here we go. This is what Nina's talking about. So, for those that don't know, Joe worked on Stargate, especially Stargate Atlantis, which is my favorite. And he is over on Twitter. And so he's been doing this where it's like, you know, well, he was quote tweeting before, but so now he's doing this one, which it's like, this isn't even a question. To Paul,
I know. It's like, how is that even a contest? Like, obviously, it's to Paul. Like, come on. But like that's like, but the harder ones were like, you know, like Picard versus Shatner, what's Kirk, and like, you know, like stuff like that. Like the harder ones are, it's difficult to pick, but especially when you're talking about situational stuff, right? Like you're like, well, if there's a war on, this captain would be way better. If there's not a war on and it's just exploration, this captain would be better. And like blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing with like everything, you know? I'm always like, I don't know.
So these were the competitions and how it got down to it. So
he's got this. I didn't see this thing. Oh, that's
good.
So
he did this multiple times. So it's like best first officer, and then it came down to it. And basically, guess what? It came down to Sam or Spock.
Ooh,
now,
who would you
I'm
go?
just like, well, I'm
Sam
more
or
inclined to pick Spock.
Me too. Spock, me too.
It depends on the situation. But even so, Spock has way more knowledge than Sam does. As genius as Sam is, Spock is still 300 years in the future. But they have technology that Spock hasn't had access to.
See, again, like it all is like that. Like I was just thinking about it also like
this is second or first officers, not captain.
These are first officers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is who is the best first officer. So that's what it's coming down.
Cisco went up against who did he get beat by? I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, he did captains a while back.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like the one with Chakotay and Riker. Like I was like they're both great, but Chakotay would be better if there was some sort of like, you know, if he needed to go in hiding and like figure shit out because he was part of the rebellion, like the Maquis. So like it depends on the situation. But if you're just exploring and like whatever, Riker would be better. But also like it all depends on the team. So like for example, if your team already has a Vulcan on it, you don't need two Vulcans. Like the Vulcans are too logical. You also need to balance it out with like the human aspect, right? So like if your team has a science officer that's a Vulcan, then you don't really need Spock. Like you would go with Sam as the first officer. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
because you need a balance. Like the ship needs a balanced crew. So you can't have too many Vulcans. You can't have too many humans, aliens, whatever. You know, like.
Russell Hall enters the chat. Thank you, Russell. These choices are bullshit. Where's the doctor? Russell, like I said, this is for first officers, not doctors of the
doctor? Like Doctor Who?
No, like the doctor from Voyager. I was assuming.
Oh,
you know what? No, knowing fucking Russell, it's Beverly Crusher.
It's Beverly Crusher. He wants Crusher.
Russell. And if any of you guys want to go and vote, because I saw some people not liking the results, all you have to do is go and follow Joe on Twitter.
Go follow Joe and vote because I feel like most of his fans are voting for like Stargate people anyway, and I'm like, this is bullshit. This voting pool. There's too many Stargate fans here.
It's biased. It's extremely biased. Jay Bama, thank you for being a member for 60 months, my dude. How are you two lovely nerds tonight? Oh, thank you. I'm doing great. Me and Nina talked a little bit before the show. We've basically been doing the same thing all day, which is putting up Christmas
stuff. Yeah, Christmas, like Santa threw up at my house last night. We're like moving furniture around, setting up the tree. It's done. Downstairs is done. I'm ready. And I did my Christmas shopping today too. I'm basically done. The only person I need to get stuff for is for my husband. And I'm like,
oh my gosh. Yes, chat. I need stuff for boys that
Me
is
too.
not nerdy, that I could put in stockings and, like, just little things, because I already got him his big present, and I have no idea what else to get for Peaches, because it's like, we both are like, we both have too much clothes, so it's not like I can get him T-shirts. It's like we both kind of already have everything that we
Shaving
want.
stuff is always good for boys. Like, I'm planning on doing something like that for my husband. Like, maybe like get a little grooming boys
He already
grooming
has it because
kit.
I got it for him 3 years ago.
That's see, like, and he has it too, and I'm like, oh man, like I don't, maybe a new one then. Somebody said
Patrick
beer.
P, my baby Jesus collection is at my mother's house. Which my parents, I only told them about this, like, a couple years ago, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "How did you not notice that I had just collected baby Jesus?" Peaches last year after Christmas, he went on Facebook Marketplace, he got this big nativity scene, and it comes with a removable baby Jesus, and he was like, "You don't have to steal this one because it's ours and it's at our house," and I'm just like,
Oh. I can't believe you do that. You're like a klepto.
that was the only thing I was a klepto about as a kid. Anytime I saw a baby Jesus, I took it.
You know what's so weird about me? I was a klepto about something too. There's like pictures of me doing it. It was salt shakers. Like for some reason, I was like obsessed with salt shakers, so I would go around and steal them all.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. I have no idea.
I like my salt shakers, and I have them for every single holiday. I would be so
cute.
mad if you came to my house.
I was a baby. I don't know why. I have no
I
idea.
know.
But there's a picture of me like what like my cousin's birthday, and he's like blowing out the candles, and I'm standing there with salt shakers going like this. I'm like, I don't understand why.
You needed the spice. Deets. Oh, this is mandatory carry. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the 5. Teal'c for the win. Keep fighting. Oh, well, thank you. And it's good to see you here. I haven't seen you in a while. 201 Studio. Thank you for the 5. O'Neill was a great survivalist when he and Mayborn were stuck on a planet together in a later SG-1 episode. Yes, that is a good episode where they find all the dead bodies. Mayborn was such a good villain. And then he like tries being good, but you still hate him. But yes, I have no idea what to get my husband. We literally both he and I have everything and we don't know what to get each other. I might just give him a gift card along with the one thing that he asked me for. So I don't know.
Yeah, my husband asked me for something too, and I'm like, that doesn't count when they tell you what they want. You're like, oh, I want to get something like myself,
What
you
on
know?
earth? It's
Oh my
Ethan.
god.
Thank you for the $100 super chat. OMG, yes, you and Nina together, simp bucks. Aw, thank you.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Ethan super chat that much money to anybody before.
I haven't. Thank you, Ethan. You will definitely probably get
Wow.
sniped and called a simp. But you, to be fair, you did say it's a simp bucks. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ethan.
I was
Love
actually
you.
getting ready to send you, Cecil, and Shane Christmas presents today, but I'm going to send them out probably either tomorrow or Thursday. But thank you, Ethan, for the super chat. That's very, very kind of you. Let me push the effects button. Can you hear it?
So apparently StreamYard does this thing now. If you make this heart thing,
or you have
it's
to
supposed
do,
to
zoomer.
It's supposed to do like the little hearts. How come I can't ever get that?
That's EVS did it yesterday to Mandy also. He is in good spirits. Well, he did post that he was winning a lot of big buckos at the casino. So thank you, Ethan.
So he's blessing everybody. That's amazing. Thanks, Ethan.
He is getting all sentimental in the holidays. Well, thank you, Ethan.
He hasn't come to my channel yet, so I'm expecting I'm expecting a little visit from Santa Ethan soon.
Well, thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it. I'm gonna send you, Shane and Cecil, all Christmas presents later this week. But thank you. Dark Danger Zone, thank you, Anna.
Wait, Ethan missed the pie story. So Ethan Ethan, Anna saved the day with pumpkin pie. She saved Thanksgiving with pumpkin pie. Anna did. Next time you got to get her to tell the story when she's on your channel.
I can just retell it now, but yeah, no,
tell it.
Basically, I was not supposed to bring a pie, but I was like, it's always good to have an extra pumpkin pie, even though I don't eat it. And the people that were in charge of bringing pumpkin pie brought a moldy pie. So my pie saved the day. And
she did. She saved Thanksgiving.
Let's see. Russell Hall, thank you for the super chat. Best Stargate / Star Trek picks for Naked and Afraid. Russell, I don't even want to think about that. Oh my God, just AI. Just ask Rock to simulate that for you, Russell. You'll get some interesting results. Because you were not on Twitter, ask ChatGPT. Swing Cod, thank you for the $2. He asked you for Hershey Highway, didn't he? What the fuck is that?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Do I want to Google this? Let's see.
Never Google what the chat tells you. I've learned that the hard way.
Anal cavity. It is okay, so Urban Dictionary says the anal cavity usually used when spanking in a sexual manner.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm not going to talk about my sex life, man.
I told you not to look it up. I told you not to look
I know. But thank you for paying me $2 to read that. Russell, thank you. Anna's cousins can never get enough of her. Ew, Russell.
Oh,
Ew,
Russell.
Dark Danger Zone, thank you for the 2. Anna for the clutch pie win. Thank you. Okay, let me get this pulled up. So for those that don't know, me and Nina are doing a part 2 of the stream because we were supposed to EFAP this last week and ran out of time because we spent forever talking. But we are going to be EFAPing the Michael Shanks interview that he did. For those that don't know, Michael Shanks is the actor that played Dr. Daniel Jackson in Stargate SG-1 and pretty much all of the Stargate ever since Brent Spiner, on the movie. Then Michael Shanks took it over. And so he went on Dial the Gate and he did an interview. It was like a 2-hour-long interview. It was a lot of fun. And me and Nina are going to be EFAPing this interview. Oh my goodness, Ethan, thank you. I cannot hear that, so I don't know if that played well. But thank you for the $50 super chat. I've come to your channel many, many times, Nina.
Wow. I don't know what to say to that.
I think he's invite him on tomorrow.
Phrasing.
Invite him on tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow on your show?
I don't know. Yeah, come hang out, Ethan. Why not?
Thank you, Ethan, for the $50 super chat. I appreciate that. You are either drunk or having a great time at the casino, so thank you. Swing Cod, thank you for the 2. I take that as a yes. Swing Guy, go away. Jay Bama, thank you for the 2. Too many Anna Pie puns. System overloaded. Well, thank you. You guys are all dorks. You guys are dorks. Oh my God. Okay. So we are going to be
watching. Oh my God. Ethan sent you another one.
Oh my God. Ethan, thank you for the 50. Thank you. I didn't mean it like that. OMG.
I know. Thank you.
To be fair, it was a good pun. I think you were either drunk or having a good time at the casino. But cheers. I'm not drinking because I'm hoping that I'm knocked up, but you have to wait like a bunch of weeks to take a test. So not drinking just in case. But thank you. I'll take a chug of water. By the way, Nina, before I get off topic, I have this dude showing up on my feed now because I watched that thing that you told me to watch with the guy that talks really quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those that don't know, I am not going down the Nick Fuentes rabbit hole. I'm watching shows that he has been on with famous people that apparently he was fighting on Twitter with. And then they like don't fight when he goes on streams with them. It's very anticlimactic. But he went on this show with this Jewish guy that talks really quickly, and
His
the whole
name
time
is Dave Smith. She's talking
Dave
about
Smith.
Dave Smith.
Okay, Dave Smith talks about himself like nonstop, and Nick barely talks that entire like 3 hours.
Yeah, he does a lot of monologues. Dave does.
Yes, I'm one of those people though when it's like, okay, I get that you're the person, this is your show, but I thought
Get
him
to the
and
guest.
well,
Yeah.
I thought him and Nick were going to talk about things, and it was just him talking to Nick about himself, and I'm like, well, okay. You sure have a high opinion of yourself, dude. Russell
funny.
Hall, thank you for the $2. He 100% meant it like that.
Oh, Russell.
Oh my goodness, you guys all have a dirty mind. But anyway, so now that's on my feed and on my timeline forever.
You're welcome. Well, you can always say like, if you don't want to see it, you can always like click those 3 dots and say not interested.
That
And then
is true.
YouTube will
Okay.
stop giving you those things.
I'm going to go the playback at 1.25 just so it's not too slow. Let me get to it a little bit into it. Oh, I skipped the intro.
Oh my God. Dude.
What a dad.
Aw, yeah.
Stargate.
Did something happen while I was gone?
Man, can you believe this?
My goodness.
It's great news. It's great news.
So they did this, I think, like right after the announcement that Stargate was coming back.
That's cool.
That's not how you found out. Martin Garrow call you?
I found out I think, what was it, a day or two? A day beforehand. Part of the rollout that's been so neat to me, outside of the way it was done with you guys, which we'll get into, was how it was done with us. And one of the
So everyone pay attention because this, you know how other shows like Rings of Power, Star Trek, Star Wars, how they treated all the people that worked on the shows or movies previously like absolute shit. He's about to explain how he found out about the new Stargate show. He's so old. It's been like 30 years, man. Also, what's up, Rhino? What's up? How you doing?
Hey,
Hope you're
Ryan.
doing well.
Yeah, I will say on the fact that he's so old now, it is true. Like I noticed that was like the first thing I noticed, and I was just like, oh, that's so sad.
I know. Well,
Oh.
to be fair, it's not like he gained 300 pounds. Like if he just
No, he looks great. He actually looks great for his age. It's just like it's just father time. You're like,
he's
oh my
just in his
God.
50s. But I mean, if he dyed his
Yeah.
beard, borrowed some of that shoe polish that Cecil uses.
That's why it's like for me, it's weird because, like, for example, like I know it's off topic, but you know how like they announced that they're gonna make the new Mummy movie with Brandon Fraser and like Rachel Weisz or whatever. I was like, that sounds great because we all want it, but at the same time, they're so old now. It's like it's not gonna be the same. Like I don't know what
Rachel
people are
still looks good, but Brendan was not looking so good when they did the 4th movie, which should not exist, or the 3rd one, excuse me.
I don't count
Dragon
that one.
Emperor one, that he was not looking too good there.
Yeah, no. I just feel like people are expecting them to be like young and youthful and stuff, and it's gonna be like, oh my God, father time has been kind of cruel to everybody. And it's just like, oh no, it's gonna make us all feel old.
Oh my gosh, let me grab a couple of these. Jay Bama, thank you for the 2. Go deeper down the Fuentes hole. Slow Andy. Oh my God, gross. No. Bitcoin Capital, thank you for the 5. This challenge is better than
This
only
channel.
Oh, this channel. Sorry. Thank you. That's a weird compliment.
That is, I don't know if you should. Is that a compliment? I
don't know.
what that is.
Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. I'm sorry. Is that a muscle shirt or a bras?
It's a wife beater.
Mike, thank you for the 2. Hello, I hope your newborn baby is doing good, Star War. My newborn baby is going to be 1 this week. I am not mentally prepared for it at all. We're having her birthday party on Saturday. We're having it at my mother's house, and I'm a wreck, Nina. I am just like, I'm getting memories popping up of me all pregnant, and then Peaches is like showing like, look at this was like your last doctor's appointment. And I'm like, like there's no way that teeny tiny little baby that was 4 pounds is gonna be a year old this week. I cannot believe it.
See, I like this. Is what I'm talking about. Father time. It goes by so quick. You're like, oh my god, it was just a year ago. She was this tiny little.
I know she's got 4 teeth now. She's just about to start walking. I'm not mentally prepared for it. She is my sweet little baby, and I just can't. I can't handle it. It's overwhelming. Bitcoin Capital, thank you for the $5 super chats on only sci-fi fans, saving me big bucks. Well, thank you. That's a
great
way of looking at it, but thank you. I appreciate it. Let me check over on Rumble before we get into the EFAP. Oh my goodness, lots on Rumble. Thank you, everybody that's watching over on Rumble, by the way. Emors, thank you for the 5. I have started rewatching Stargate from the beginning up to season 1, episode 12. I figured I got enough time before the new stuff comes out. That's a good plan.
Same.
Nina's doing the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Matt Hammond, thank you for 2 super chats in a row. I hope Nina gets through Stargate. Atlantis is fun. It's not hard to get through Stargate. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna do it.
And then Matt Hammond again. Dr. Caroline Lamb and Dr. Jennifer Keeler are great doctors. That is true. She hasn't seen Atlantis.
Who's your favorite doctor in Star Trek? I know this is like so off topic, but
it depends on for what. Like
we're not talking Discovery, okay? Like none of the new shit, okay? Up to Enterprise.
If I were to say I'm relying on this doctor to save my life, probably Julian. And the reason why is because the other ones have kind of a high death toll. So McCoy couldn't save Kirk's pregnant wife who got hit with a rock. You know, McCoy can do all these extraordinary things, but a rock? Sorry, chick,
No.
you got it.
Sorry.
Whereas Julian, like, he found a cure or a vaccine
he's like
for
superhuman.
He is. That was retconned and added in after the fact. Like, he wasn't intended to be superhuman. But I would say out of all the doctors, and I feel like Julian, he would find out whatever is wrong with me and find a way to save me.
Yeah, that's my pick too. My second pick is like the doctor from Voyager, but
doctor?
Yeah, the doctor. Doctor. Yeah. Joe.
Well, we find out the very last episode he finally settled on Joe. So
Joe, yeah. Joe is my favorite doctor, but that's because he like evolved, you know? Like he's like the only I like his journey. But as a doctor, Julian, me too. I pick Julian.
People are saying Flux. Well, Flux has a lot of pets. But he'd be like making me swallow worms or something, which I would not be down for.
My least favorite doctor is what's her name? Not Crusher, but the other one that came to take over for Crusher.
Oh, Polanski.
Oh God, I hate Polanski. I'm so like every time she comes, like every time I'm watching TNG and she's like, it's like her arc. I'm like, fast forward this bitch. I hate her. I'm like, I
feel
can't
so
stand
bad
you.
for her though, because she came on because she had so much fun with the original. She's like, oh, okay, maybe we'll have a good time doing next gen. And they told her they wanted her and Data to have the same rapport that McCoy and Spock had, and it just
that
turned
did
into
not
her
happen.
being like a racist bitch.
Yeah, she was a fucking bitch. I didn't like her.
Yeah, she's not very good. Crusher was like down to let everybody die. Like even the
Crusher sucks.
That's like one thing about Crusher. It like when Worf gets crushed by the thing and he needs a new spine, that one doctor's like, it's experimental, you're gonna kill yourself anyway, let's just try it. And he's like, all right. And she's like, no, how dare you? It's like he's gonna kill himself anyway, just fucking try. But,
sorry, I totally derailed this video. I'm sorry.
No. It was a chat. Somebody sent me in a chat. That's why I got derailed. Let's see. Mr. Canadian, thank you for the 2. Does anyone remember when Vincent played Thor? No.
I don't.
E. Morse, thank you for being a monthly supporter over on Rumble. I didn't know that you had members over on Rumble, so thank you. Also,
Yeah.
there's over 153 people watching on Rumble. Please smash the like button, please, and thank you. I'd really appreciate it. Also, everybody that's watching over on Twitter, please, or excuse me, on YouTube. Also, Twitter, you can smash the like button there too. But everybody, please smash the like button.
Do it,
Let me
guys.
see. Where else am I? 2-in-1 Studio, thank you for the 5. SG1 is special to me because I watched the DVD box sets from Costco during some tough times, binge through season 8 and caught 9 and 10 until Atlantis live. Aw.
Oh, is that last chat talking about Vincent D'Onofrio and Adventures in Babysitting? Because he was Thor in that. Like he played the Thor guy that looked like Thor. Have you ever seen
Yes,
that movie? That's
I
a good
have
movie.
seen that movie. I do not remember it. I remember them getting like stuck on the freeway and then her finding out that her boyfriend dumped her to go with someone else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they like while they're on their adventure, they like make it to this like thing because they're trying to like fix the car that's broken down or whatever, like the wheel they had a flat, and then they go to this garage and it's Vincent D'Onofrio and he like comes out, and as he's coming out, it's like there's like all this fog and stuff going on, and it's just like, and he looks like Thor. He looks exactly like Thor. It's crazy. It was good. It was a good scene.
I do not remember it. Let's see. E. Morse, thank you for the Rumble rant. Julian Bashir would save your life and then hound you for a date afterwards. That's not true because he's with Dax now.
Well, I could tell you this: if he was single and he was wanting a date afterwards, I'd be like, "Hell yeah, let's go." 'Cause he was hot. So hell yeah.
Oh my God. Russell, thank you for the 5. What if you needed a Star Trek doctor to give you a pelvic exam? Who would you pick for that? God damn it.
Julian Bashir, that's who I would pick.
Probably the hologram because he's a fucking hologram and he's not going to be weird about it. And is he the only one that delivered a baby? No, Julian delivered the sick baby.
Yeah.
Oh, McCoy delivered the baby on that one planet too.
Oh yeah. I think so.
I don't know.
I don't remember how many of them delivered babies.
Well, I'd want the one with the most experience delivering babies. John Wayne, thank you for the 5. Dr. Crusher is the worst simply because she spawned Wesley. That is a good point.
Yeah, for the babies thing, I guess like the hologram would be the best one because he would have all the methods of like childbirth in his brain.
Yeah. Russell, I'll think with you. That is the wrong choice. Please pick again. No. All right, Russell, if you need my ranking, it'd probably be the doctor from Voyager, so Joe. Then it would probably be Bones because he's old, so he's probably got lots of experience with babies.
Yeah.
Then it'd be Polanski because she's an old lady, and that's pretty much the doctor that I have right now. Yeah, but I mean, most of the ladies.
I know, but I don't like her.
Then it would be Flux. Then it would be Julian, and then there you go. It would be Beverly. So she would be the last one on my list.
Beverly Crusher's the last one.
Yeah, I
over
would not
Polanski. That's hardcore. I'd pick Crusher over Polanski any day.
Well, my doctor right now is pretty much an old lady that looks like Polanski. So, except much skinnier and taller. She actually looks more like a Dr. Seuss character.
My sister-in-law is a doctor, and her name is Dr. Quinn, so we call her Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman.
Oh my
I know,
God.
it's like random fact. It's just funny.
Let's see. Also, Justin, I see you in the chat over and bro, I have tried making you a moderator on my channel, and every time I put your name in, no matter what version of it, it says account not found. I even went to your channel, copied your name from the chat, and it still says account not found. So
Rumble is so annoying with that stuff.
It's really retarded. Russell, thank you for the 2. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm going home. Well, Russell, I'm sorry we didn't make your erotic fantasies come true. Which, you know that's a line from the movie Ants?
What?
About erotic fantasy. So after Z gets Bala and they escape the ant, what is it called? The ant hive thing. And then she's like, take me back. And he's like, fine, I was going to include you in my all my erotic fantasies, but go back.
Oh my God. No, I haven't seen that movie since it came out. Like I was a kid when I watched that. I think I've only seen it like once.
I watched it many years ago because my stepdaughter hadn't seen it, so we turned it on. And I was like, there's a lot of innuendos in this movie, which makes sense considering it's
Yeah.
fuck, what's his name?
Woody Allen.
Yes, Woody Allen. There we go. Okay, let's get back to the EFAP, guys.
You know, it's always one of these things that seems like a small detail, but so I get Joe Malazzi to text, sends me a DM on Twitter and asks me if this is still my email, blah blah blah, and I had to text him back to say, did you get hacked? Because I mean that's all he had.
Right? That he was doing
Oh yeah, by the way, Michael's internet is bad because he's in Canada. Sorry.
That's funny.
Russell, thank you for the I am home. Damn it. Oh, Russell.
Aw.
And I'm like, on here, and so I
Russell was like doing the Cartman. He's like, screw yes, I'm going. That's what he's doing.
Oh, okay. I don't watch South Park, so I didn't get it. Thank you.
texted him his phone and said, did you get hacked? And he's like, no, it was me. I'm like expect an email. And I'm like, okay. And, you know, didn't really ask any questions. Like, you know, whatever. Pictures of his dogs. I don't know. And so we get this email from Mark.
Joe does have great dogs.
A beautifully written email.
Yes, I talked to him about it because he has a blind pug, and I was like, "Oh, I had a pug, and now I have a one-eyed peekity."
Oh, yeah, his dog is really cute.
That talks about the show coming, the new show coming, and that he wanted everybody that had sort of been involved before to know early and to, because you know, in that way of like, we know you were invested in this.
That's right.
Property. And we know that you feel protective of it and whatever, and we want you to know that you're part of it, and part of the success of it. You're part of the thing that got us. Blah blah blah. Not really blah blah blah, but blah 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 in terms of like the details. And then and what that is, it's so simple, right? And all that does is it gives you an awareness of like, oh, cool, and it lets you know what his intentions are with the property and so on and so forth. Rechecks in with everybody, and gives them that little tiny little bit of heads up that makes them feel like they're being respected when the thing gets rolled out, so they don't get blindsided by, deadline.com with this release, and they start emailing him separately too. Part of it is to control that reaction. But part of it is to just let you know, give you the respect of letting you know before the general public does, to, just give you that respect. And you see it with, it's such a minor detail. It may seem unimportant because we're not, part of the property. We're not part of the.
But you are symbols of it.
Project. But that's the thing. We've been ambassadors. We've all been out there doing stuff, and it's just so nice because you see it when it's not done, and you hear when people go to a
convention. See that? I mean, he's saying it, but that's basically what I was gonna say. It's like this is unheard of. Like when it comes to that's why I really like Stargate, even though I haven't watched all of it. I've always liked the IP because I know how like people respect, like how they respect the fans and how much they really care for the IP. Like they really just deeply care for this lore and this world and the fans that make it so. That's why I have so much hope for the new one, because I'm like all they and they're doing it like everything right. They're like even including the people who may not necessarily even be involved in the new one, but they want them to all know and they want them to all feel included, and like because they like that was a big part of their lives. I mean, how many years was this guy that character?
Over a decade.
Yeah, like that's like a long time. That's like a big chunk of his adult life was spent playing that character, and it's like I think for him it's so respectful to like be included in something like that. So that's really cool.
Yeah, no, when I know everybody was worried, they're like, "Oh, modern audiences." I'm like, no. It takes place now. That's what they're saying, and that anyone can watch it. It's like it's not saying that this is going to be woke, which is I understand how it can be perceived that way, but if you ever watch Stargate, you'll understand. Like there's really not a big chance of it being in there, and like the stuff like not making sense. Like, when some things stick out like a sore thumb, like diversity. Well, it's like, well, they kind of already had that intensely. And also, if you try to put in like the gay stuff, I mean, the way that the Goa'uld are, it's like the symbiote. It goes into either male or female. So it's like,
Yeah.
if you want to say the symbiote is male and it's in a woman's body, well, that's not out there because Osiris is a male symbiote and he goes into a woman. Spoiler alert if you guys haven't gotten that far. It's been out for 20 years. But yeah,
But
so
yeah, like, but also like even like I said, because I just started watching it, so a lot of it is fresh for me. But like watching them even introduce a very, very well crafted female character in such a high profile role, like Sam was basically like second in command. And like she was very like she was that girl boss kind of like character that we all had in the 90s, but like well developed girl boss. And so like nobody cared because it was so
well, that's the thing. She's
well
not
done.
even really a girl boss. She's just a nerd, and she has to listen to the guy who's significantly less intelligent than she is.
But that's the thing, right? Like in today's terms, like she'd be called a girl boss. That's why I'm putting it in air quotes because she's
I would
not.
say
Like
if she was
in
much
reality, she's not.
younger, but because she's already established in her career, like we assume she's already had all this training. They even have episodes where it's like you were like the number one in the academy, and
Yeah.
all
Even in the
this.
first episode when they introduce her, they're like, she was this, and you're like, oh, okay, she's very well, like, she knows what she's doing, basically. That's why she's on SG1, because they weren't just putting any like Tom, Dick, and Harry on SG1. It was like people were very, like well versed in that kind of thing, especially since it was such a secret program.
Kira Nerys was a girl boss. We loved her. Well, the thing with Kira is she was a major for a reason. She she was a resistance warrior. She earned her station. And that's the thing. Like Rey didn't earn anything. A lot of these characters that get the girl boss title didn't earn anything. They had no training. I have a viral tweet that's getting me a lot of people. I have been called a cunt so many times in the last 24 hours because of this goddamn tweet. Because somebody it posted like, what would you change about Rey? And I said her existence.
Oh shit.
And my tweet's like blowing up. So I just muted the post, but it was
the
amount of people calling me a cunt. I'm like, oh my God. But as far as all these characters that came before, like I would say 2000s and below, they all had reasons why they were so good at the things that they did. It's because they had all this experience and we didn't necessarily need to see. It's like, oh, you're a colonel. Okay, you're a colonel. You obviously earned that to get to that rank. Whereas before it's like Rey's never even held a lightsaber and she's amazing at it. Whereas Sam has how many freaking doctorate degrees in these things, which is why she's good at it.
Yeah. And which is why she's a leader of the group. Like it wasn't just like, oh, you can just be there to be like the pretty girl. She's there because she's like a leader. So it's not just having her be the pretty girl or whatever on screen.
Oh my God. My mom just called me 3 times and texted me. And you want to know what was so demanding of my time?
Okay. Tell me.
She wanted me to send her pictures of the baby.
Oh, okay.
Right,
That's good.
she wanted to FaceTime the baby and then see pictures of the baby.
Tell Sandy I say hi. She'll probably remember me. Remember the girl that gave a speech at my wedding? She says hi.
You're in my wedding video.
I know.
Let me see.
She was so sweet. Your mom's so sweet.
My mom is an interesting person. There we go. All right, I just sent it to her, so hopefully she'll stop blowing up my phone, Mother. I'm working. Let's see. Russell, thank you for the 2. Does AI know what the shocker is? Russell, I don't want to know. Goody 2 Shoes, thank you for the 2. Nina is a cutie patootie. Hot thing. Tell her that.
Oh, thank you. You just did. Appreciate that.
Russell, thank you for 2. Rey was freaking terrible with a lightsaber. I know.
She was just terrible, period. Like, she's just awful. Awful character.
Yep. 2 to watch 2 to think of 5. Great thing about Carter was you never saw her as a girl boss, just an excellent in her field.
Yeah.
And her father never wanted her to be in the military.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's really
Have you
cool.
gotten to the father yet?
Not yet, but I remember it from the last time. Like from the original watch I had. But like it's crazy too because like especially with regards to Ray, like when I first heard of the character, like the concept or whatever, I was excited. Like I was like, "Oh, I want to see a girl you know, Jedi. That's cool. Like they're going to do like a whole girl thing. Like I'm down with that." So I was expecting them to have like some type of like, a well-written character. Like it wasn't even like, she just sucked. It was awful. Like she was just not well written. That was the problem.
I
It's
made
like,
up so many like headcanon excuses after I saw The Force Awakens, and I'm like, no, she's like either Luke's daughter or Leia's daughter,
Yeah.
and she's been in well, once they said like Kylo Ren was the son, I was like, oh my gosh. And when he was like the girl, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, she's his twin, and they had to
Twin,
hide her. And
yep.
Luke has been training her with a holocron, and that's why
Yep.
that's why the Millennium Falcon was there, because her dad left it for her. And Luke
Mhm.
has been off like hiding, so the Force is weak, like so that's why they split up the twins. And
That
so
was me.
Luke,
That
like,
was
I
me.
was
That
like,
was
oh
all
my
my
god,
coke
yes,
too.
Jaina Solo. Like I honestly thought that. And then when Han Solo sees her and he's like,
Mhm.
oh, what's your name? And she's like, Ray, because his daughter's been hiding. I thought it was that the
Yeah.
whole goddamn time.
Me too.
I thought it was
Me
like
too.
Moses kind of thing, except instead of being a prince, it's like a hobo chick kind of thing. And I was like, that's why the Millennium Falcon's there. That's why she knows how to fly. That's why she's gonna go to the lightsaber, because Luke has been training her, and they're gonna
Yeah, and they were
reveal-
doing like the love triangle thing where they were gonna maybe find out that like that guy's her brother, like the way like Leia found out that like Luke was her brother. So like I thought they were doing that whole thing, but they did not. They didn't do any of that.
No,
it
it's
was
so
awful.
stupid. Listen, I told Disney, I will come and fix it for you for fucking free. Just call me. I might need people that know how to shoot movies and all that, but I will fix
We
your
need-
goddamn story. And I know
we
all the
need the
people
Anna
to
cut.
call.
Yeah,
I
we
know
need the
all
Anna
the lore
cut.
people to call, and we can get this shit fixed. But I will fix it for you.
Dude, you know what's so crazy? In like a couple of years, you can make your own Star Wars movie on like AI. Like you
I
can
know.
probably make the best Star
Those
Wars
people
movie
will
ever.
do it now where it's like Star Wars, but if it was shot and like filmed in the 50s, I'm like, I actually really want to watch these movies.
Those look cool. I've seen those. That looks cool.
John Wayne, thank you for the 10. I like that the writers back then knew when something was a little cringe and even joked about it later on. Sam,
Yeah.
just because my reproductive organs are on the inside instead of the outside. Yes,
Instead of
they
the
did have
outside.
a lot of great humor.
Yeah, they did.
But that also takes intelligence, and the people that obviously wrote Stargate were intelligent.
Yeah.
Flash
And then
actually
now,
sent
like
me-
all the new writers too, like, so many of them are using AI. Like speaking of AI, they're using AI for the scripts and stuff. And it's like, it's awful. Like that's why it's just nothing is like nothing is organic, nothing is flowing, nothing just like makes sense. You're like, why does it sound like it was written by AI? Probably because it was.
Well, Flash sent me this link to this article that came out because Jerry Ryan, who played 7 of 9, she was
Mhm.
at a convention and she was doing like a Q&A. It was actually from that thing that she did with guy that plays Tuvok, who looks like he's dying.
Mhm.
And they were asking her about her character, and she's like, yeah, from the very beginning, I knew it was like a sex symbol type thing. They never hid that from me. And she's like, the only thing that was like bad that they did was like 7 immediately was like saying to Harry Kim, like, oh, let's like basically let's bang kind of thing. And it's
Yeah.
really awkward. And she's like, well, no, like to a point, like one of the writers, he just had my character figured out so well that anytime there was a script, he was like, no, she wouldn't say that. She would only respond this way. And she's like, it was like actually kind of comforting knowing somebody knew that character
That guy,
so
yeah,
well.
the character. Yeah.
And then she's
Yeah.
like, like this new one, she's like, they were really open, like in Picard, they were really open to whatever like input I had. She's like, it was kind of like hard finding the character because I didn't have that second time around. It's like, oh, so they got rid of the professional that like lived and breathed your character.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Goody Two Shoes, thank you for the 5. Isn't Nina cute? Look at her. Flip your hair or something. Nina over Anna. Nina, flip your hold on. Flip your hair.
Thank you.
Thanks. Oh my
Nina
gosh.
is greater than Anna. No, that's false.
How do you keep your curls perfect? I feel like every girl I see that has curly hair has frizzy hair.
It takes a lot of work, Anna, and a lot of product.
Oh, well, it looks great.
Thank you.
Bitcoin Capital, thing for the 5. SG1 over slash Stargate Atlantis, relationships between men and women is what made the show great. The comments, jokes, flirtation, rejection, etc. never had the impression Sam was a girl boss. I know, right? And I love the tension between Sam and Jack. And then even like when Rodney is like obsessed with Sam, it's so funny. It's actually kind of realistic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I agree. And I know you haven't watched it yet, but one of the things that always kind of like I liked about it, so in Atlantis, there's this character. She's like an amalgamation of Jack and Sam. Her name is Elizabeth Weir. She is in SG1 for like a minute before she takes over Atlantis. And her and Shepard have some kind of like, it's not as in your face as Jack and Sam do, but there is like some tension between her and Shepard, but it's more so like bound by respect. Like they'll never act on it because they have such high respect for each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it. I like that tension that they had.
They used to like write those things well, having tension and like now it's like they can't do that kind of stuff anymore because we have like all the women can't be mentored by men and they can't be like there's just so many rules. Like they literally tied the hands of all the writers and then they're like, write up a good script. And you're like, well, I can't because you have so many
you don't allow me
rules.
to do anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what to do thing for the 2? I think that guy plays Ronan is going places. Oh, you don't say. Jason Momoa. Archer Merchant, thank you for the $5. I think we all know what we really need for a new Stargate, and that's another puppet anniversary episode. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I know everyone is excited for the Furlings. That is what everybody wants and has been highly requesting. So maybe we will get those. Goody Two Shoes, thank you for the $5. The real tension is with me and Nina. Woo, that girl's a hottie. Look at her. First Ethan, and now you. Oh my gosh, Nina's getting super hard.
Yeah.
Okay. We are 3 minutes into a 31-minute video. I don't know if me and Nina are going to make it through this entire thing, but we are going to try.
We're going to try. We're going to power through.
Yeah.
A chat, even a podcast or something, and say, "Well, I found out on Twitter," blah blah, and it goes so far to be included in that, to feel like.
I mean, for this was the opposite, but like, who was it that found out on Twitter they got fired? Gina Carano.
Yeah.
She found out she got fired on Twitter. So many of these people find out certain things on Twitter now. Like they're not told anything. Go ahead.
Well, even like stuff with their characters, like, oh, this is the character. Like, I know I wouldn't say he's an asshole, but he definitely doesn't like me. But the actor that played Egypt in Voyager, he found out his character was back and that his character was killed off because of clips on Twitter. And he's like, they never called me to like come and,
oh shit, that's
play
crazy.
my character. They just killed him. And he's like, yeah, it sucks.
Like in Picard?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never watched that one. Wait, he doesn't like you? Why not?
We got into I think he started following me and then we were on a stream together too. I don't think he remembered, but he just basically said, he's like, you hate everything, da da da. And I'm like, no, I don't. I love these things, which is why I'm defending it. And he and I had a back and forth and he got ratioed and I think he blocked me.
Oh no.
I know. It is what it is, but he was being a sourpuss about it. And I'm just like, I didn't make you follow me. Also, I'm defending these things and I don't like shit. Like I have
That's too bad because I really like his character, like on Voyager. He's a good.
Well, they killed him off brutally. I know. I felt bad for him too, but then he was a jerk. He is kind of he's got TDS and he's a super lefty.
That's sad.
But he got like canceled because that guy that said Kevin Spacey rapped him.
Oh.
He was calling bullshit on that, and then he
Oh,
apologized.
shit.
He apologized to him after he found out everything was true, but by then he was like, "Oh yeah, the woke mob already canceled me, so I
But
can't go
did
to
it turn out
convention."
that Kevin Spacey didn't do any of that?
I don't know. I haven't followed any of it. But yeah, so anyways, that guy, and
Ooh.
I got nothing against him, but it's like I'm allowed to say what I want on my Twitters. I'm not going to your
course.
Twitters and complaining on your post. I'm posting my own thing. So anyways.
Like an insider, and that's what's so, like I said, it's respect. And it, even though, and again, with you guys, you know, your curiosity as to why they decided to include you, I mean, it's obvious.
For sure.
You know, this property has been kept alive by you guys, and you guys are at the tip of that spear. And without the fans keeping this alive, this IP is just, you know, no offense to it, but Legally Blonde sitting on the shelf. Like the legacy of this, the fans involved in this are part of the legacy of this show, and they're still out there. And you guys have been keeping the light on of this. David with your show, Darren with your show, with the news and all that stuff that you know, that you've all, and God bless you all for like hanging in there, waiting.
They really have.
You know,
They really, really have. Like the Stargate people, like when I was streaming with Joe about his show, he always would talk about these guys because everybody would come and ask him about Stargate. And like he was always talking about how the Stargate fans are just still keeping the hope alive. And he's like, keep badgering Amazon. They'll give it to us at some point. and they finally did. They gave in. I can't believe it. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, I'm just so happy that everything that we found out about Stargate is like so positive, that they're respecting the fans, the people that are making the show are interacting with fans on Twitter. They appreciate the people that have been keeping their fandom alive when there hasn't been anything new in decades, versus Star Trek and Star Wars, where they literally just shit on everyone and everything.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need some 50-year-old man baby.
Do you think, this is just like a theory, I mean, do you think, is it possible that Amazon may have learned from how badly they did with Rings of Power, that maybe we should kind of go do the opposite this time? Like, I don't know, like, because I mean,
Possibly.
I don't know how much Bezos is involved in this, but because it is Amazon property, I'm guessing it's like, I mean, he must be involved somewhat. So maybe is it possible that he could have
This
learned?
is a great question for Joe to answer.
I know.
We need to go poke him in DMs.
Yeah, I should. Well, I told him to come hang out with us one of these days, and he said he will.
Yeah, I don't know. So Twitter DMs are messed up. I saw he had DM'd me, and I replied to him, and then I got a like thing on Twitter. I was on my phone. We were driving back from Thanksgiving, and I got a notification said message went through. I was like, what message? So he had messaged me after this show last week, and my response to him sat in limbo until Sunday. And right now, when I went to go click on his profile, it said person unblocked. I'm like, I didn't have him blocked.
This
So
is
I don't know
crazy.
what the fuck is going on.
Elon
but-
Musk really needs to fix freaking Twitter, man. Twitter's
Oh my God.
broken.
Total sidetrack. I have to show you something. Peaches is like, the Munchkin turned on this show, then everybody got invested in this show. I'm barely following this show. I'm like walking in and out. I'm like, okay, now what's going on, kind of thing. But there's this show on Netflix written by Stephen King's son called Lock and Key. Peaches in like season 2, and now they're having
I watched the
flashbacks.
first season. The first season's pretty good. It was entertaining.
Now they're having flashbacks, and this dude shows up who's like an evil British guy, and I'm like, this has got to be Elon Musk. Go away, Grok. I'm like, this
He
is
does
Elon
look
Musk.
like him. He does look like him. It's funny.
And I'm like, what the fuck is Elon Musk doing in the show? And I was like, he was in Iron Man 2, so he's not against doing shows. And people were like, oh yeah, that guy does look like Elon Musk. And then somebody was like, he was in Stargate. And I'm like, I didn't know who Elon Musk was. So yeah, he's one of the Gua'uld.
He is. That's crazy.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, he looks more like Elon Musk now. But
Yeah.
when I watched this, I don't think I knew who Elon Musk was because he wasn't as mainstream famous.
No.
But if I knew who he was, I didn't know what he looked like. But I saw this and I was like, that's Elon Musk.
they could be brothers. That's crazy.
Yes, Elon was in Iron Man 2, Steve. It's the part where they're about to do the race, and then Elon wants to talk to Tony Stark, and Tony Stark ignores him because he's like so much more advanced than him. It's kind of a cuck role. So I don't know why he did it. But yes, Elon Musk has a cameo as himself in Iron Man 2. Here, I'll pull it up for you.
Had totally forgotten that. I did not know that.
I just remember because he gets cucked.
That's funny. I like completely forgot. It's been a long time since I've watched Iron Man 2.
Yeah, no, he like goes up, he's like trying to tell Tony about whatever it is that he's doing then, and Tony's just like, oh yeah, whatever, man. See?
Oh shit.
Look at how skinny he is here.
Wow, it is Elon Musk.
Yeah, I wasn't making this up. It's him.
No, I know. That's crazy. I totally forgotten that.
Yeah, he's an Iron Man. So yeah.
Wow, he's so young there too.
I know.
Freaking out.
But I think
Father
that's when he's
time. I'm getting
he only had
depressed.
5 kids at that point, not 12.
Well, 5 that you know of.
That's true. Dude's name is Kevin Durant. He was also Blob in the crap Wolverine Origins movie. I don't remember Wolverine Origins very much, but
I've never watched it.
Oh. I don't know.
Wolverine Origins? I don't know what that is.
That's the one of how he became Wolverine. It's like with him and Sabretooth, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I watched that, but it's been a long time though.
I know if I can remember the ending, he gets shot in the head, so his brain grows back, but he loses all of his memories. And his girlfriend is dying right next to him. So he wakes up and he can't save her because he doesn't even like remember her. He was also in Lost. I don't know.
He was in Lost?
Who was he in Lost? To be fair, I watched a few seasons of Lost and then
never go back. Trust me, that was
when it started doing
7 years
stuff
of my life.
Well, the last thing I saw was when Juliet kisses Jack, and then the guy from the others, that's like the leader of the others, gets super jealous.
Dude, it's such a mess. Lost is such a mess. Don't even bother.
Yeah.
Although I did hear that they're remaking it.
Why?
I don't know. I'm like, why?
I think the biggest mystery on Lost was why Hurley didn't lose any weight ever. That was the mystery.
Well,
How
actually,
is this dude?
it makes sense considering the ending, because in the ending, I'm gonna
like they're all dead in purgatory.
They're all dead anyway. So if they're all dead, that means like why would he lose weight, right, Anna? You'd still be the same old fat guy that you died when you were dead.
Well, wasn't it the whole thing with Lost was that the fans figured out the twist and they didn't like that the fans figured it out, so they just changed it and pissed everyone off. Yeah,
pretty much.
That's stupid.
That's exactly what happened. I loved where they were going with it, like with the season 3 and I think it was like season 3 or season 4, whatever, where they started doing like the time travel stuff and they started doing like quantum theory, alternate dimension stuff. It was like really cool at the time. And I was like, oh, they're going to go with like quantum theory and time travel, and we're gonna find out like what that statue is. Because remember, like, I don't know if you remember or not, but they found that giant lizard statue on the island.
I did not see that. No,
I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. And then like that entire like plot line and that season just went basically out the door. It was so stupid. Like they just like they kept planting seeds, and then all of a sudden they'd be like, never mind, like we're not doing any of this. It was so bad.
Let's see. Goody Two Shoes, thank you for the 2. Anna, it's great, but Nina tonight. Wow, look at her.
What? Thanks, Goody Two Shoes.
Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. You don't remember the naked running Wolverine film? I remember that scene. Listen, anytime Hugh Jackman has been naked playing Wolverine, I have those scenes seared into my memory in a very good way.
I think that's the only thing I remember from that movie.
It's a very good looking man. Let me just put that out there. He is a very good looking man. And I remember. He looked really good in this last one too. I was really irritated that he had a lot of clothes on the whole time, and then his shirt came off, and I was like, "Yes, Oscar! Give him an Oscar, best actor for those abs right there."
Amazing.
Yes. Let me check. Okay, I'm all caught up on Rumble. All right, let's get back to this. Also, this woman right here, she wrote some of the novels, so she's
Cool.
a Stargate author. And then these two run Gate World, and then I believe the Stargate fan website.
News and biting on any kind of like, I don't know, thirst trap clickbait article that comes out that says that, Joe Malazzi's dog has written the script and we're all gonna, come back as pugs on, in a cartoon series, whatever it is that Collider.com or whatever.
Pause it. I found out. I realized because Nerd Cookies made that thread about what do you think Stargate should be called, and I was like Stargate Infinity, and everybody was like, "There's a cartoon called Stargate Infinity." And I'm like, "What? This is bullshit. I want this one to be called that."
I have not watched the cartoons. Maybe I can watch that with the Munchkin.
Oh, there you go. That's cute. And like she picked Stargate Destiny though. It's all amalgamating to them finding the crew of the
I
Destiny.
saw that post of it. I think I actually remember the cartoon. A lot of people didn't like it because it had nothing, like it didn't follow the rules. And so I unlocked a memory just now. So it's like they're in like different costumes. I remember somebody was in green and then somebody was in red. And they're in like special types of suits. And then
there's chat saying the cartoon sucked.
Well, there's like one episode that everybody talks about where there's one where like one of the girls wanted to get a tattoo, and it gets into like, yeah, but like their whole thing is like tattoos are bad. And then the guy that wrote it, there was something about, oh my God. Okay. Yes. Memory. The green person is an alien. Okay. Here we go. This is it's jogging so many memories, but there's this big deal about this episode where the girl has a tattoo, or she wants a tattoo, and it's all like with the aliens. See, there's a green guy. Yeah. So it's kids. They didn't follow any of the rules or any of the lore really. And a lot of people didn't like it, but
why'd they have to pick Infinity for this? Damn it.
Okay. I did not spell that right. No, not a tattoo episode.
Oh my God. Somebody tattooed a Stargate on themselves. That's insane.
As long as it's not on their ass.
Oh
no. Okay, well, all I remember is everybody made a big deal about the tattoo episode. And guys,
I feel like if anyone's gonna tattoo a Stargate on their ass, it would be Russell Hall.
Like around the butthole.
Like around the butthole. Yeah.
Definitely a wormhole to some places.
Oh my God.
Okay, here we go. Let me get this back before we completely derail everything. Okay. And I saw some people saying about him wearing
Stargate buttholes, Anna. We need to watch this fucking thing.
Okay. Well, I saw some people in the chat asking why he's wearing a sports bra. He's not. It's a wife beater and it's loose. So when he's like leaning like this, it's like that. That's what he is wearing. Also, he's got dial-up internet because he's streaming from Canada.
It's worse than Mexico.
I know.
So they're doing that with you guys?
Wait, I'm not hearing it.
No.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Let me reshare that. You can share audio on window now, but you have to manually check it, which is annoying. Let me go back a little bit.
The Collider.com or whatever the hell these clickbait sites sort of do.
Wait, we're not on the screen now.
Oh gosh, damn it. What is going on? Oh my God. I heard it playing and I lost all my
hear it playing. I thought you were like going through the tabs or something, but then
no, I am. So I clicked on it, but so now what it's doing is so I have the tab that had the picture of us watching it, which had my Twitter, And so I thought that that was
Oh,
it, and I
okay.
clicked on it, and then it started playing, but it wasn't playing on there, and I was like, "What is going on?" Okay. Is this correct?
This is it.
Okay,
Let's
here
see
we
if
go.
you've got
You're
audio.
blowing it, Anna. I know. Okay, let's try. Can we hear everything?
So they're
Yeah.
doing that with you guys. They're sort of letting everybody on our end know a little bit early. They're doing it, rolling it out that way, putting fans first, not the corporation first. It's so heartening, you know, and so different. And I remember something so simple. I was talking to some of the cast of Charmed when that sort of reboot or I didn't watch the original either, but anyway, that show, the new show, the new version came out, and there was, you know, probably an out of context interview where one of the cast said the old people or something like that, and these people didn't know the new version was coming out, and they're the ambassadors for that show out in the world, out at, you know, London Film and Comic Con or you know, Wales or something like that, and they're reading this stuff. You know, it's the internet. I mean, it can run around pretty quickly, and so they're getting faced with that kind of thing, and that's what I mean is that. That group all of a sudden goes, well, thanks. That's nice. Isn't that nice? Didn't know about it, and now kind of getting despair. You know, like, and so it's details like.
See, good point.
Mm-hmm.
They're not shitting on people that came before them. So I watched.
These are all great. Like, these are all great signs that we're going to get a good show because people care about it. That's a good sign.
Let's see. Russell, thank you for the 5. Russell Hall would not tattoo a Stargate on his butthole. Russell Hall would tattoo a Stargate on your butt. Oh my God, Russell, thank you for paying me $5 to say that.
God bless you, Russell.
I saying it's amusing. His natural cadence is exactly like Daniel Jackson. I have it on 1.25 speed. To be fair.
Oh, is it? Can you go to? Because I was wondering, why is he talking so fast? Can you go to normal
because
for a
it's
second?
going to take us forever to get through the video. That's why I have it fast. But no,
Okay, but let me hear his voice for a second.
Played the character for like 11 years, guys. So, okay, here, this will be not sped up.
Like that again in the rollout seems small compared, you know, with all the things going on, and especially all the things that are probably on Martin's plate. That he gives that respect and then gives that respect to the fans. So I'm so heartened to see.
Oh, he sounds so Canadian. I love it.
He
doing it right. Yeah. And not just them, but also hats off to Amazon Prime. I mean,
yeah,
you know, I don't know if they're out there, but you know, there's some fan out there that was screaming, what we want is a whole new vision. So hire J.J. Abrams to bring in Stargate, because everybody that I talked to in the fan world was always saying we got to have, you know, the original creators.
Wait, what happened?
He freezes because he's on dial-up Canadian internet.
Behold, we find out that they're doing just that. And how often does it happen, you know, with bigger properties like Lord of the Rings? That rolled out with
that was funny.
Visionaries being ignored that don't necessarily turn out so well. And then
that was so funny. Yeah, he was basically like, we don't want to end up like Rings of Power. I love that.
What the hell just happened? Do you hear that?
I hear Joe Rogan.
Where is this coming from?
Very wild. Yeah, there's a little exclamation.
What on earth? Where is this coming from? I'm not watching Joe Rogan. It just started playing. Oh my God, hold on.
Your internet spazzed. Wait, did Anna freeze? Did she freeze? Did I freeze? What happened? Am I still here? But did Anna go? Did Anna go away? Hi, you guys. Check out my nails. I got Christmas nails, you guys. It's that time of the year. Look, she made fun of his internet, and look what happened. It's internet karma. How are you guys doing? I can't believe she froze. That's funny. Oh my god, she just totally I think her computer crashed. Her computer was like, "You're watching Joe Rogan now. I don't care about this Canadian guy. Let's watch some Joe Rogan." Oh my god. For a second, I thought it was me and my Mexican internet. I was like, "Oh my god, my Mexican internet went out. What happened?" Now I'm gonna be all embarrassed for my Mexican internet. But no, it was her internet. I am having a pretty good hair day today. Look at my curls. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I'm talking about my curls, because mandatory Joe Rogan, says Tyler. That's right. Although I did see a Joe Rogan went on some other dude's podcast, and my husband was watching it, and I was like, I kind of want to watch that, because usually I see like Joe Rogan, like people go on Joe Rogan's podcast, not like the other way around. So I just I feel like that'd be good. That'd be a good watch to watch him be interviewed for a change. Oh, there she is, I think.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh my god.
What
I
happened?
don't know what so my YouTube started auto playing and then it froze and the entire computer froze. Basically everything went wrong and I don't know where the hell all that shit came from, but I am back. Hopefully nothing else happens, but
that's crazy.
That was annoying.
Yeah, I was saying it's internet karma, because you were saying he had shitty internet, and then your internet
He's got dial-up
crapped out.
Canadian internet. Oh my gosh. We were worried. Well, I'm back. Thank you for holding down the fort.
Of course.
Let me grab these. 202 thing with 5. Big Finish Stargate audio dramas are good. Some were narrated by various characters like Daniel, Teal'c, Jones, Claudia Black, Terrell, and Rodney Weir. Oh.
Russell Hall said you have too much porn going on, and then I just imagine, can you imagine, instead of that Joe Rogan, if it was all of a sudden oh no, what is going on?
I do not watch porn on this computer, so I do not have to worry about that happening.
There you go.
Unless somebody sends it to me because it's a deep fake of myself, and they're like, "Oh, look at this deep fake porn of you. Let's watch it right now." It's like, no.
Oh my god.
Unless it's pulling up stuff from the Jack show, which leads to other things. But Russell, thank you for the 2. You think Scarlett will ever get a Snatchler tattoo? I don't know. Why don't you ask her next time she's on Simcast? Goody 2 shoes, thank you for the 2. Nina is probably the only hot Mexican.
I'm not Mexican, so
I'm the only hot person in Mexico. Well, didn't you hear Miss Mexico won Miss Universe?
Yeah, Miss Universe is Mexican. So
now I don't want to be rude, but I have seen hotter Mexican women.
Yeah, me too. I've seen a lot hotter Mexicans here. So maybe she's just a really nice person, I guess. I don't know, because apparently personality counts, right? I don't know.
That's true. Okay, let's get back to this.
But some things are. Yeah.
There's things that happen, but everybody that I've talked to in fan world has sort of said, I hope the creators are involved in some way, that the original people get some at least first crack at it. And lo and behold, I can't believe that they listened to that. Because
see, this is why, because he even brought up the Rings of Power thing, or the Lord of the Rings thing, and he's like, lo and behold, I can't believe they listened to that. That's why I'm like, I wonder if this is one of those cases where they've actually learned from their mistakes. I mean,
I hope so.
It's possible. I mean, stranger things have happened.
Speaking of Stranger Things, are you watching it?
Yeah, we were reviewing it on Sunday with Dante and Michelle. Are you watching it? Because you should come
I
join
have
us
not
next
watched
time.
it yet. I have not watched it yet. Is it good?
Okay, well, if you catch up, yeah, I mean, we like it, but if you catch up by Christmas, we're doing another review of it on Sunday. You can join us.
They're splitting it up, right?
Yeah, so it's like gonna be really obviously the first batch was released on Thanksgiving. The next batch is December 25th, and then the finale is on New Year's Eve.
That's so irritating.
I know. But you should come hang out with us if you do catch up. You can come review it with us on part 2.
Okay, sounds good. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. Russell, you know what it is. Thank you for the super chat.
I usually go, thank you,
rarity,
thank
right?
you.
I had no idea what he was talking about.
Nice kitty, you know.
Darren and
The tattoo placement we were discussing earlier.
Oh, okay.
been levitating for about 10 days now, and we're just coming
I'm
back
sure,
down to
I'm-
earth.
My phone, my phone blew up, and I was just sitting around minding.
Oh my god, not to play into this, but there is an episode where the Stargate opens to a black hole. I'm way too much of a nerd for this. It would work. I'm actually gonna Google. I'm gonna pull up images just to prove it to you.
That's
Stargate.
too freaking funny. That's hilarious. I love how people stop encouraging Russell Hall, chat. Jesus.
I know. Okay. So it's a really good episode. So basically one of the teams is stuck on a planet where the star is going, it's turning into a black hole, and they dial the Stargate, but there's a time difference. So like they have their little probe and they can see that the black hole's forming. They know that they're about to die if they can't get through the Stargate.
No shit.
And
That's crazy. Is
the
this an
Star-
SG?
Yes,
Yeah, it is.
SG1. It's a great episode because the whole
Ooh, I
time
can't wait.
all they're trying to do, because they get the Stargate open, they just can't get to it because they're like frozen. They're on super slow mode, so they can't get through it. But because the Stargate is open, SG1 and like their base in Cheyenne Mountain is getting sucked through the wormhole
Shit. That's
because of the
crazy.
black hole, and so they have to shut the Stargate down because it's
That's
getting sucked into a
crazy.
black hole, even with the iris close.
Dude, like the iris is funny because like I was like when I was watching it again, I'd kind of forgotten about the iris, and I was like, that's the one thing that I have to like really like make headcanon for myself, because I was like, how the fuck did they fucking make that iris thing in like 2 seconds for like, because like the gate is like the technology of the gate is like obviously alien and like it's from the future, whatever, right? Like it's like an alien technology. But like the iris, it's like such a like high quality thing for this thing, and the way it's fit into it. And like you would think that it came with it. They're like, we built this thing to protect.
So I was
that's
bothered by that
technology.
too. And then I married a man who's an engineer, and he's like, it's actually not that complicated. And he's like, I never even made it into pre-calculus. So my husband, who is significantly better at math and building things than I am, who is an engineer.
So he confirmed that you can make something like that? I mean,
he's like, he explained to me, he's like, once you know these things, then you can do these things. And he's like, if there's a will, there's a way. He's like, that's what mechanical engineers do. And he started explaining like how like the process would go, like not how to do it, but like how you would go about doing it. And I'm just
like the theory behind it.
Well, it's basically like a boy trying to explain to you how you build a car from scratch. And I was like, that's great.
You're like,
so, yeah. Yeah. But,
I was like, I don't understand how they made this thing.
So Anna, you should have said, prove it, build me a story. So when we were dating, when we started dating, I was still living in San Francisco and he lived down here in Orange County. And I told him every single time, every day, basically, I'm like, have you built the have you built the transporter yet? Like you need to build that.
Can we get on that, Peaches? Let's go. Like that, I don't ever want to get on a plane again. Like, why isn't that a thing?
Well, we would have to drive.
For what?
To see each other.
Oh. I could drive.
Yeah.
Driving's fine.
7-hour drive.
No, I'm saying if he no, that's why he needs to make a teleporter. Then
Yes,
it's like
that's
instant.
exactly it.
Aw.
The point is the iris is plausible. Exactly.
It is plausible. It's true. It's true.
Yes. Okay. Let's close. Oh yeah, I need to open up back this screen.
Yeah, when I was watching it with my husband, though, I was like, they wouldn't do that. And he's like, Nita, it's sci-fi. Just believe it. I was like, okay.
There's like people with worms in them controlling them like puppet masters.
Yeah, totally. He's like, just suspend your disbelief. I was like, okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
My own business, and I couldn't believe how many people, not even in the Stargate family, were like, "Hey, what's this about the thing of moves?" And I'm like, like
This is not me. This is him.
He's robotic.
You guys have been going hard there. Like, I just caught more sleep than you probably did on my walk over here. Like, you guys are going hard, which is fantastic. Again, and this is why, this is why they reached out to you guys first. I mean, this is
what we've been waiting for.
This is it. We're not gonna pass it up.
You guys were teenagers.
I was 14 when you said meaning of life stuff, and I was like, oh hell, this is gonna be going for years.
Yeah,
I knew then when I saw it in first run syndication. I knew it.
Oh,
That script.
Lifetime
exactly.
fans.
Mm-hmm.
That's so great. I love this.
Let's see. The Egyptian version of the iris is a big rock. Yeah, they just buried their shit. They're like, you can't come through. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. You know that the transporter kills you every time, right? Russell, there's different versions of it. We wouldn't use the one from Star Trek, even though they all worked fine.
That's why Polanski didn't use it, because she didn't want to be.
Yep. Same with Bones. The
Yeah.
doctors don't want to use it.
Yeah. The funny part is I was always like, yeah, she's right. But at the same time, I hate her so much that now I'm going to get into it more. Like, like I'm going to force myself to like
the episode where there's like those children that are like biologically perfect and advanced, and then they're making everybody age old, and then she gets infected, where you're like, yes, die, bitch.
Yeah. Yes. I was like, God, get rid of her, please.
21 thank you for the 5. I miss the morality plays that Stargate SG-1 at Atlantis gave us. We need that again. I agree. We will see.
Anna, have you ever watched Babylon 5? I always forget that if you have or not.
You know what? I know that I've seen it. I have action figures from it, believe it or not. It's one of those things where I'm like, I know I watched every single episode of Dragon Ball Z. I have memories of myself sitting in front of the TV watching it at my friend's house. I know I remember having conversations with my dad about episodes, but I was so young and it just didn't stick with me.
Oh.
Well, you know what? It's kind of very similar to like Sailor Moon. I rewatched Sailor Moon back when I was like shipping out like 2 calendars ago, and I just binge watched all of it. And aside from like the last couple seasons, I'm like, oh, I remember this. I'm like, oh, okay. So I just need a refresh on it.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Babylon 5 is like probably my favorite sci-fi of all time.
Yeah, Cecil was debating on watching Stargate or Babylon 5, and I'm like, watch Stargate, but Babylon 5 is pretty good.
Babylon 5 is a lot shorter than Stargate. Yeah. It's pretty quick.
Russell, thank you for the 2. So you prefer the one that looks like a butthole? Oh my God, Russell. Thank you for the super chat.
At least he super chats you to say these things.
This is true. This is true. Okay, let's
go. Exactly what you described, Michael. Martin Garrow told us basically after he gave us the news and said, this is how we want to roll it out to go to the fans first. He said, we've now got like 50 people to contact. And it's not because you want to go back to the Stargate cast and crew and, necessarily give everybody a job, but just the respect of letting everybody know that this is coming and this is important to you. This is important to all of us. Be aware of it.
They were part of what made it.
You guys are
pause it for a second. Someone in the chat at Xander's asking, was SG-1 1 hour 30 minutes? It was an hour on cable. So like with the commercials, it's like around like it would be an hour, but it's like 40 minutes when you're watching it like without commercials.
Yeah, and you know what? I was watching it because I just picked up wherever my husband left off because like we'll go through and we'll just watch shows and like it's funny on the TV in the bedroom, it's all of mine. Like it's my login and my profiles, and on the TV in the living room, it's his. And because I'll turn on a show and I'll be doing something, and then I'll have to come out here for like Jack show or have a stream. And he's just like into it. So he keeps watching it. And so it got into this fight where we kept stealing each other's shows.
That's
like
funny.
he would go to work and I would pick off where he left off. And he's like, what? Like you finished like 3 seasons. I was only on this thing. And so we just decided my profiles will be in the TV, in the bedroom, and his profiles will be on the living room TV. And so I was like, I want to watch Stargate, and I'm not going to be in the bedroom because it's the middle of the day. So I turned it on, and me and the baby were watching. It was like season 2, episode like 20 something. And so that's where I like just randomly picked up and started watching again. But
Yeah, we started from the very beginning. But that the reason I brought up B5 is because it's 200 watts last chat. Like the morality stories, like that's like such great morality stories in B5. Like there's so much good stuff there.
Tuna, what do you think of the 5? 2 great seasons. 1 episode are the one on the crystal planet that creates O'Neill's son. Oh, that one's so depressing though. And the one where O'Neill ages to an old man, emotional. That one's kind of weird though. The old man one, it always drove me crazy because it's like obviously there's an answer because the other people didn't, like the rest of the team didn't age except for him.
They didn't age.
And he's all getting depressed. I don't like melancholy episodes at all.
Me either. I'm not a fan.
So that one where it's not Jack, it's like, what was it? Someone was in him, and so he goes back and he sees his house and he talks to his ex-wife about their son, about Charlie, and it's all depressing. He was either possessed or he was a copy of himself. I don't exactly remember the twist in that one.
I don't remember that one yet.
But one that I do like that just came up and I watched it was the one where like the cult with Set.
Oh, Set, yeah.
Yeah, and then the guy's like trying to get his son back, and like it's kind of what was it reminiscent of that one thing that happened in the 90s that I wasn't aware of, and the guys on the Jack show made fun of me for it. It was the one where the guy's like thinking he's Jesus and he has all those people in the house, and like the FBI going and kill like Waco. Yeah, it was reminiscent of that.
No.
Yeah, I liked that episode because it was.
God, I wish I didn't know that either.
I need to watch a documentary on it because I was like, this is brand new information to me. I've never heard about.
Yeah, it's friggin'
maybe I don't want to know about it, but
yeah, it's fucking hardcore.
Well, there was another one that it was the one where it was a guy on his property. His wife got shot in the head because like the FBI were like looking into them. Chat, help me out with this. And they like declared like martial law or something, and they kind of like held their house down, and like the son was shooting at the FBI. And to be fair, they shot the mom in cold blood while she was holding a baby, but the mom and dad basically didn't want to raise their kids and like the society falling down. Ruby Ridge. Okay, yeah.
I actually haven't heard that one. I don't know about that one.
It was basically like the husband and wife wanted to like live off the land, and they took their kids out of school because they didn't like the government was being corrupt. And it was something where he like customized guns, and so the FBI were investigating him for that. And then
that's why, because of the
yeah, they were trying to get him on like bullshit charges or something. All I know is that a sniper shot his wife in the head while she was holding their baby.
Oh my God, that's fucked up. Where was this at? Where was
Idaho, apparently. Oh, and the dog. I remember the mom got shot in the head, or hearing about that, like learning about it. I don't know when it was. Let me go Google that.
1992.
Okay, yeah, see, I was alive.
That's crazy. I hadn't even immigrated to Canada yet.
Yeah, so
I was like, I don't know, I was really young, like 8.
well, they declared like martial law on the property, and it was like, was it the FBI or the ATF that they were having like a shootout, like cold, what is it called? A standoff. That was the word I was looking for.
Standoff.
Yeah, they were having like a standoff with, because it was like the guy had a bunch of guns, his kids all had guns, and after the mom got shot in the head, like you radicalized those kids. You went after, I mean, you killed their mom. So
Yeah, that's fucked up.
yeah,
The
so I might need.
government sucks.
I remember hearing, so it must have been like the anniversary or something, but I remember learning about that and being like, what? Why would somebody kill a mom? You know?
Gone. The government sucks. So depressing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, back to Stargate.
Brand ambassadors for the rest of your life because of what the show has meant to you and to all of us.
It'll be on your epitaph.
I take it as a super encouraging
how
sign
many
from
people,
Martin and from Amazon.
How many other like other creators would know that that's an important thing? Like if you're handed, like these guys, that's the other thing that's so great about, and Brad and Joe, being part of the process as well. They've got skin in the game, and who else
It's like their
would
legacy.
do that?
Yeah,
like a new creator who doesn't know us wouldn't, maybe.
This is what happened with Star Trek.
I don't think so.
Star Trek, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Hunt down all those emails and say, hey, blah blah blah. Like, no way, because they don't know us, so they don't care if they piss us
They don't
off.
give a shit.
It's
You're not invested.
or if they just rub us the wrong way. They don't know. It could be a new toy for them. They're like, oh, great, I will, I want to do it this way and whatnot. So it's like I said, I've been very.
Speaking of toys, I want the ZBBM behind him.
That's kind of what Bezos felt like he was doing with the Rings of Power, because even before Rings of Power started, like when Amazon bought the rights for Lord of the Rings, he was like, I want my own Game of Thrones. So I want you to make this like Game of Thrones.
Stupid.
I know he was so stupid and retarded, but I think that like, I mean, I don't know how much, again, he's involved with this property, but what he's talking about is that idea of people who are not invested, but like having enough money, just being like, oh, I just want this thing because it's like, I just want to be part of it, whatever, like just do whatever. But they're not actually invested in it in terms of like, like the way Joe and Brad are. It's like, that's their legacy. They worked like their life was that, that's their legacy. They don't want that to, and they've seen what's happened to, George Lucas's legacy and strawberries. So they're like, I don't want that to happen to me. They want that stuff to be pretty close to home, and I hope that they succeed in that.
Yeah, I mean, just like how optimistic Michael's being, and the fact that they contacted the top fans and then the actors, like the original actors, well, not movie actors, TV show actors. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, and they have the original people back on it. That's why I'm so optimistic. And people, I feel like that's why I said people that just like didn't really watch the show, that like, oh, there's a new show coming out, let me watch the thing, and all they heard was, oh, it's for everyone. Then they're like, red flag, which I don't judge people for.
Yeah,
I
get it too, man, because it's like it's been so devastating as one blow after another, and like you just like they don't have the grace yet. Like even though Amazon's done a couple good shows like Reacher, Terminalist, and stuff like that, there's not enough. Like they've also ruined so many shows where it's like and IPs, because that's like I think because we talked about this last time, but like they also ruined like a Wrinkle. What was that? Wrinkle in Time, but the other one.
Oh God,
whatever. What is it called?
I'm not. Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time. Yeah, I'm not a Wheel of Time person, but I know it's a huge IP. A lot of people liked. And they ruined it. So, like they just don't have that grace right now that people are kind of refusing to give them, and I kind of get that.
The problem with the Wheel in Time was that the author, who like passed before he could finish the books, which is why Sanderson had to come in and finish it for him, was his whole thing was he's like, I want you to have to carry a wheelbarrow to be able to carry all of my books. Like that was
Oh
his
my
thing.
God.
He wanted that many books that were like,
That's a lot.
1,000-page novels. And so like he didn't even live to finish writing them. He had to have another artist like take up the mantle for him.
Oh
Which
my God.
he
That's
picked.
what's gonna happen to George R.R. Martin.
Well, he's got to write more to be able to do that. He hasn't written enough books. Like you can still hold all Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire in one arm.
No, I'm saying he's gonna croak before he finishes it.
Oh, that's true too. I think he just is. I don't think he's ever going to finish it because he's so pissed off at the reaction to the ending.
Well, see, the thing is my theory has always been that he has finished it. He's just refusing to like release it until he dies.
That'd be funny.
Because he doesn't want to know like what people actually think of it. Because if they hate it, like he just doesn't want to know. He's like, just release it when I'm dead, and that's it. Like I don't give a fuck. Because I really do think he was gonna make Bran king. Like I think that was his ending. And like
yeah, because he wants the disabled person to be the one that tells stories like him. It's a vanity thing at that point.
And also it makes sense because that's how it started. Like the book started with Bran. And I think he wanted to end it with Bran, like literally chapter 1's Bran. So it's like, I think he wanted to end it with Bran as well. But then I think like he saw the reception was so bad that he's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Well, sorry, the thing I need to finish the point about Wheel of Time. So I think the person that was making the show, like they didn't finish the books. It's kind of like a series of unfortunate events. I remember I didn't watch the TV show, but I was a kid when those books were coming out and I was reading them and I remember waiting for the like last one. I remember waiting in line at Borders. I think it was either Borders or Barnes and Noble. But I remember like begging my parents to like take me to go get the damn book, and they fucked up so bad because the first one that had Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey. They messed it up so bad that you couldn't do any of the rest of them because they didn't read the books.
Yeah, that movie sucked.
Yeah, it was awful, and it was apparent that it's like you just wanted to combine 3 books into one movie and you fucked it up so goddamn bad that it doesn't make any sense, and you made it to the point where because certain things have to happen for the other books to happen and they didn't read them.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, now this thing can never happen, which is an entire book that's going to lead to another book that's going to lead to another book. And you guys fucked it up so bad. So I think that's the thing with Wheel of Time. Everybody was so mad because they killed off this one character. And they're like, that character can't die, though.
Oh, my God. Did you like the Netflix version?
I didn't watch it.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Did it cover everything in the books?
Yeah.
So how did it end? Is it on the beach?
Yeah, I don't remember right now, but yeah, I think they ended it the whole thing, like because it did
they go through all the books.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I remember. Yeah, it's
But,
been
like,
a while though.
With the mushrooms.
Yeah.
And wasabi,
those mushrooms and everything. There was a lot of in there. I don't know, man. That fucking thing was like a drug. I was like, am I on acid watching this shit? But I remember I liked it.
Maybe I'll go. I didn't because I was so upset. I remember wanting to see that, and I was like livid.
I know the show. I know the show is better than the movie. The movie, like, and a lot of people say that because I was just wondering if you liked it or not.
I haven't watched it.
Give it a chance.
Maybe.
Why is everybody saying rest in peace, Frasier?
I don't. Oh, because Dr. Frasier from the show.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Because I was like, what? What happened to Kelsey Grammer?
He's fine. He's spawning babies.
I know he is. I just saw his face like on the freaking Doomsday poster, and I was like, Kelsey Grammer's gonna be in Doomsday? What the fuck?
Dude, Kelsey Grammer just came out with a Christmas movie. I'm like, what universe are we in?
What? What movie's that?
It's called The Christmas Ring.
I gotta watch that because I like Kelsey Grammer.
What Riker did a Christmas movie a few years ago, and then it's with the girl that played Haley in One Tree Hill, and it's about a hotel, and they filmed a famous movie there, and the actor from the movie like died like a year after the movie was filmed. So it's like, and she's a writer. So they're remaking the movie, and she's a writer talking about the remake of the movie, but then there's this, it's the sand time thing, and when you turn it, it takes her to the past, so she gets to see the real movie being built, and, like, Riker is just, like, the bellhop or, like, the connoisseur guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a
Concierge.
holodeck novel, and Riker is just going through a holodeck novel. That's what this movie is.
That's funny.
So in
I
my
just
head
looked
canon,
up the one
that's
you
a
told me.
Riker holodeck. What was that?
I just looked up the one you told me, that the Christmas Ring.
Yes, with Frasier.
I gotta watch this.
I almost went to the theater to see it because I follow, she's a singer. Her name is Jessie James Decker, and she's like the best friend in the movie.
Oh,
So she
okay.
was promoting it, and I was like, they, like, you know, when there's like a pretty girl and she's obviously prettier than the main character, so they have to
Yeah.
like frumpy. They have to make her look
Yeah.
frumpy. So they did that to Jessie. They put big glasses on her and they put her hair up and they made her wear like bomb sweaters
They
and
frumped her.
yep. Cuz she's way more like prettier than the main character.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But sorry,
I think the guy is hot. He's from Virgin River.
Oh, really? Which guy from Virgin River? The main one?
No, the other guy. The one that is like the one that gets shot.
Oh.
Or the one that shoots him later.
Oh, I didn't get that far.
Shoots him in quotes because he doesn't really shoot him.
Yeah. Let me grab.
He's the younger guy.
Archer Merchant, thank you for the 10. Tonally SG has gone from Showtime's having darker plots and full frontal to Sci-fi having wackier stories to Universe having darker vibes. Do you think a new show should play it safer or go darker?
Oh God. Go ahead, Anna. You go first.
Okay. I'll answer. Nina hasn't watched Universe yet, so she doesn't know like that was basically all interpersonal drama. Let me leave this. Let me do this so that way we can both be seen to answer this question. So, I think it depends on the cast. It depends on the plot, and it depends on, I guess, the time allotted, because they talk in this interview that we're slowly making our way through about how it's going to be from like, it's usually 24 episodes a season to 8 to 10. So
that's gonna suck.
I know Michael talks about that. He's like, I don't know how they're gonna do it, because he's like, we had all this time to grow and to goof around, and it was like there's like, you know, just we're visiting a random planet episode versus like here's a big overarching like 3-part Asgard
the
episode.
main storyline. Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't know if it's gonna be episodic or if it's just gonna be like the entire season is like parts of a story. So they don't know. I would much prefer having the 24 episodes. Like, I would love that.
I mean, I want them to bring that back for everything, but I don't think we're gonna get that.
I think they should mix it up with the wackier, funny episodes and the darker stuff, because even the later seasons when the Ori like are the main villains and it's like Vala and, you know, she's being Vala and being silly, and then it's like, oh, but you didn't do the right thing at T, so now we know that you're impersonating this person, so now we're gonna leave you out and burn you alive. And it's like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just died. So I liked Universe. I know a lot of people didn't.
A lot of people hated it. I think, like, for me personally, because I think that the world is like just going to hell in a handbasket, it would be nice to have something that is like a little bit lighter. Like, it's not totally dark and like just gritty and dark, and everything is dark and gritty. Can we just have something light and like something to look forward to? You know, like, I just feel like I personally would prefer it if the tone was kind of like that and like mixed with drama, because they have a lot of drama in Stargate. Like, they have like, you know, that like what you just said, like there's a lot of drama, like, oh, even in SG1, like when like, you know, his kid's taken and like, you know, like they got to rescue the wife and like, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, there's just like a lot of like good adventure stories, you know. That's what I think it should be. And I think it should be like like an overarching story, but have at least a couple episodes where they're like exploring just, you know, random stuff, so that they They can get kind of like you said, like a bit of both would be nice.
My request, which I talked to Joe about this when he was on, is more aliens.
Yeah, more aliens.
I do like that there's like some, like obviously we have Asgard, we have the gold, we have the replicators, but somehow they always end up like being human. Like that's one of the things I really liked about Star Trek. It's like every episode there's a new I don't care if
We
it's
need
just
more
a human
aliens.
with a little pointed ear. I'm fine with
Yeah,
like
no,
a
you're
little
right though, because we're talking about a Stargate, like, and it's going all over the galaxy, it's going all over the universe. It's like there needs to be more freaking aliens in this universe.
Well, I get it that like humans were seeded all over the galaxy, which is
Yeah.
why there's so many. I'm just like maybe a little bit here and there. And also I would like the sets to not always be Canada.
That they
Like,
may not be able to help.
and that's like an ongoing joke in the show, I know, but
Well, I
it's
can tell you, I prefer them to be in every episode be in Canada versus every episode be freaking green screen. Like
that is a
that
good
should
point, yeah.
that shit sucks. I way rather them be like on the ground or like, just
Okay, you know what? Touche. If it is between Canada or a green screen, I will pick Canada.
yeah, exactly. Because everything is green screen nowadays, man. I don't like that. Like it gives it a lot more of a realistic feel when you're on the ground or doing
Okay,
things like
guys,
that.
remind me in the chat because I am blanking. I'm pretty sure it's Atlantis, but I could be wrong. What is the episode where they are doing a race? I want to say it's Shepherd, but I could be wrong. And there's humans and then there's aliens and then they've like intermixed in the breed. And so like you can tell which one is like originally the alien, which one is the half breed and then the humans obviously, and they're doing like a race and there's like a saboteur kind of thing with the race and they would like want to murder the president. I think that's the twist. What SG1's yes, Sam is the one racing. SG1 Sam is racing with an alien. Yes, okay, thank you. For whatever reason I wanted to say Shepherd, but that one throws me off. Sam is racing. Yeah, and that's another thing like Sam's hobby is like building motorcycles and racing, which I think is funny. But that one was good and I like that because there's humans, there's aliens, and then there's like the mixed ones, which I'm like that should be more apparent on like every planet.
Right.
Also, there was this really great show called Face Off, which I loved, and that was about special effects artists. And if that show came back, hey, Neville Page, who is one of the guests, one of the main judges, he follows me on Instagram. I can hit him up and get him in touch with Joe. Get some things going on, but be like, bro, bring back FaceTime or Face Off, and they can make custom aliens for Stargate. Oh, that would be so good.
Oh, that's cool.
My favorite show is coming back.
The only Face Off I know is the movie with Nick
I know.
Cage. That's the only Face Off I know.
Here, let me show you, Nina. If you want to just binge watch like good shows, so I had it turned on because I was cooking, like the whole process of cooking and then cleaning up the cooking. And I turned it on to like have it on. And Peaches and the Munchkin got so invested in it. And I was not expecting it. Here we go. If you ever look into it, it's the makeup. It's a special effects makeup show. And it is so good.
Oh, I
guys
love
should watch
those
it.
things. I
Even
watch
if you're
stuff
not
on YouTube.
If you're not interested in like makeup, if you're a boy, you're like, I'm not interested in that. They do prosthetics. They show the whole process. It's so cool.
That's so cool. I love that kind of stuff. I saw that video where they made they spent like 8 hours making Vecna for season 5 of Stranger Things. It's freaking dope.
Let's see. But yeah, go and watch that. But that would be cool. But to answer your question, I want a mix. I want a healthy mix and I want more aliens and maybe there can be one episode where Jack is on his tropical paradise because that's all he wanted.
Aw, maybe that'll be like the first episode. You gotta have to come out of retirement.
That would be so cool if it's like him and Carter on a beach in Cancun and she gets a call that she needs to come back from vacation early.
Yes, Joe, let's make it happen.
Russell, thank you for the 2. # bring back the bush. Oh, thank you, Russell.
What the
Uh,
fuck, Russell? Speaking of Bush, actually, I was shocked. And I mean, shocked, I say, because like the freaking episode, the first episode of SG1, it had
full frontal.
and like that chick had a fucking massive bush. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Like,
Okay.
I forgot this was on TV. Like, what?
Listen, she was like a villager person.
Yes, she was.
I don't think she had shaving equipment.
Dude, it was so like nice. Like it was a nice tamed bush. Like
It
it
was
wasn't
groomed.
like yeah, it was a very groomed bush. I was like, wow, she's like taking care of that bush. But
my
I was
God.
just like, my God, this was on TV. Like, did they censor it? Like,
Dark
holy
Danger,
shit.
though. He said she had a borderline happy trail. All right, well, let me just ask you, gentlemen, in the chat, with all of that going on, smash or pass?
Oh, with that chick?
Yeah, smash or pass.
Oh my God.
That
totally
chick.
smash.
Stargate season 1, episode 1, the full frontal shot. You see
That
that?
chick was
Are
hot.
you smashing or are you passing?
Dude, that chick was hot, man.
Oh, so smash, pass. Let's see.
Smash for sure. Smash hard.
I'd have to see her. Just type in Stargate SG1 season 1 episode 1 full frontal nudity.
It was Jackson's wife.
Not his wife in real life, in the show.
No,
It was the
like in the
character's wife.
show, his like wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just surprised because I was like, this was on TV. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, well, I had never seen that. I had only seen the edited version where like they CGI on like a top and like a skirt for her.
Yeah, and it was so funny because right before that they had the blonde girl, and the blonde girl they like did this shot of the back, so because they made her naked too, and then they were like, but they did the shot of the back, and I was like, oh, so she had more like, like oh, I'm not doing nude scenes or whatever, and then the other girl they like just that guy like just ripped the clothes right off her. I was like, whoa, what is going on? And then it like, okay, so maybe you can answer this for me because I did have a question about, and maybe this gets answered later on, but you can like spoil it for me. What was the point of them putting the kids in the people? Because the like and the wife too, because he was like, that guy was like, oh, I'm gonna like put the like my wife needs a new body. And I was like, but she's not even old. Like the wife wasn't old. The kids weren't old. Like, what was the point of switching bodies and like just going to a new body when there was
They
nothing
could have
wrong with
been
their old
sick.
bodies?
Like they could have been dying or oh no, I know the answer. It's because they use the sarcophagus so often that you can only keep regenerating so many times before it stops working on the body.
Oh, okay.
And
That
so like
makes
every
sense.
1,000 or so years, maybe even less, depending on the host, but every few hundred years they have, I don't know exactly, but I'm going to say between every 100 to 1,000 years, they have to switch hosts.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I was like, these people are young. Like, what's wrong? Why are they switching bodies already? That doesn't make any sense. But no, makes sense.
Dark Danger something for the 5. Wackier and funnier SG1 stories were the downfall of the show. Showtime darker plots made for much better stories. Well, give me what episode do you consider like wacky and funny? Because I like some
Yeah.
of the funny stuff.
I mean, I like the jokes sprinkled in between, even the serious stuff.
Like the banter.
Yeah, like the banter. Like, I mean, it really depends on what kind of what we think wackier and funnier means. Because I mean, they even had like a lot of good banter even in the serious episodes. But then they had like, I mean, I guess wackier and funnier one or friendlier ones or whatever is like kind of like the filler episodes, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but most of those were, I mean, I'm trying to think of like which one I would just say, okay, this one is just wacky and stupid. I don't like it. But
First season had some misses, says Nick. I don't know.
I don't know. Some of the episodes, a lot of
Tyler
people
says
love.
time loop episode was hilarious.
A lot of people like that one.
I like time. I usually like time loop episodes. They're just fun.
I'm trying to think of an episode that is just like, oh, this is just like a comedy episode, and all I can think of is like the later seasons with Vala, where there's like a lot more comedy in it. But
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like it really lost its way when Jack started leaving. Like that's when I'm like, oh, this sucks. But I get it. I understand the actor wanted to spend less time in Canada and more time with his kids. So I understand. And also he's getting older. Wormhole Extreme. That's not a that episode is because an alien had memories of it and was making it a TV show, and they had to go and check on him, and you get to see the other aliens and the alien spaceship at the end. That is a good episode. I wouldn't consider that wacky and silly. Ugh.
I love how much of a nerd you are. You're like, no, this episode is this. You
That's like
guys
a
are wrong.
second part to the first part episode. And that actor died recently. I was so sad. He was in Sex and the City.
Oh, that sucks. Who was he in Sex and the City?
I'm trying to remember his name. Stanley, her gay best friend.
Oh, I love that guy. Rest in
He
peace,
died a few years
Stanley.
ago. Yeah.
Oh.
We can we revisit this once Nina finishes SG1? Yes, we can.
I would love to.
Yes. And the first episode with him in it is great, and that's a great second part follow-up to what he's doing now that they wiped his memory. Oh my god. I'm mad at you, chat, for labeling that as just a silly, wacky episode. Mad at all of you. Darth Dangers.
Y'all banned.
Thank you for the 2. Rest of the galaxy is Canada. That's a fact, apparently.
It's true. It's true.
Bitcoin Capital, thank you for the 2. Prefer the human that all spoke American English.
No British?
Yeah.
No British English.
Let's see. Daniel Craig, thank you for being a member for 8 months. SG1 was originally on HBO. Hence the full
Oh,
frontal.
that's why. Because I was thinking, is it on HBO? But it didn't do the HBO thing at the beginning.
It was
Like,
it was like Showtime, which was part of HBO or something.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why there was like so much nudity. That makes sense.
J Ma 1354, thank you for the 5. Michael Shanks got with the Share actor. Yeah, for a few years after they shot the pilot in real life. That nudity was forced on the writers by Showtime, by the way. Well, Michael,
really?
Thank you.
You sure it was forced on them? I mean, that chick was she was like ready
They
and
needed
willing.
people hooked in the new show, Nina. Well, to be fair, the girl in the movie shows her boobies.
But that's what I'm saying though, like because the other girl was like, no. The other girl didn't, like the one before, the blonde girl didn't show nudity. Like she refused. And then they were like, the one
Share was
after, they're
naked
like,
in the movie. Remember, she tries to like bang him and she takes off her top.
Yeah.
We already saw her boobies, so it's like now
Yeah.
we're like just gonna get the full view. Let me
now
grab
you
these.
get, now you get the bush.
Let me grab Rumble rants, which by the way, thank you for supporting me over on Rumble. We have 326 people watching on Rumble. That's actually more than YouTube, so
Wow.
thank you.
Amazing.
E. Morris, thank you for the 2. What would you ever do without Russell Hall and his comedic relief if he provides? Russell is like those episodes of Stargate.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
It wouldn't be the same without him.
It really wouldn't. Russell is like the filler episodes.
E. Morse, thank you for the 2. Ruby Ridge was the guy who won big in court because FBI leaders gave shoot to kill orders. They shot unarmed people, wife, and then turned out they never did anything illegal in the first place to justify a raid.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I remember that was fucked.
That's fucked up. That's
she
really
was holding her baby.
That's so fucked up. I mean, the Waco thing is a little bit less fucked up because that guy was fucked up.
That guy was crazy. Like they were in a cult, but
and
they
they
still
had
killed
guns.
a bunch of children. So
yeah, that's crazy.
I know that it was a different actress. I'm just saying that Share's character had been naked already. You should expect it.
They told her up front, like, look, we need you to show boobie and probably bush
and bits. Show everything. Hey, she got a boyfriend out of it, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, it worked.
Matt G, thank you for the 3. The miniseries Waco and Waco, the aftermath are good and worth a watch. You hate the ATF and FBI after watching it. All right, thanks for the heads up. And then
I
the
already hate the FBI, but thanks.
next one from Matt G. Stargate was not like Star Wars with crazy looking aliens. It was human and humanoids that were genetically changed. Yes, but your main villain is an alien.
What, in Stargate or
In Stargate, the Goa'uld
Yeah,
are aliens. The
Goa'uld, yeah.
replicators are aliens. I mean, you can
Mhm.
argue with Asgard that they like were more human-like.
They're
And so,
humanoid.
chat, what was the name? So there's that one episode where I think it's Daniel that wakes up. It's the guy that's underwater, and he took Daniel, and they have this big thing. They think Daniel's dead, but really he's trying to find his mate, and he's doing all these experiments with Daniel underwater. And then like he's looking for his mate, and he's a weird looking alien. Atlantis had some, the universe had those little engineer-like aliens. They had the drone aliens. They had the blue aliens. Like the aliens are usually bad guys, except fire and water. Oh yeah, the Furlings, which we need to have. We need to have the Furlings because I know everybody is big on the Furlings, but I'm just saying. I would like more. The fact that they're so spread out across the galaxies and across the universe, there should be more aliens that are not like us. Like even if they went to a planet and there's cute pug-like aliens.
Like, now people are gonna hate you because they're gonna be like, no, nothing cute, Anna. We don't
They
need
can have an
baby
episode.
Yoda bullshit.
They can go. I know it's Star Trek, the Tribble Homeworld. They can go and find these little
my
cute
god,
furry
that would be
things.
amazing. I actually would like that.
I feel like Universe did a good job of like there's the blue guys. I know you didn't watch it. There's one episode which is really good. A lot of people don't like the ending of it because it's like you're like, well, what happened kind of thing. But it's like a survival episode, like everybody starts dying.
Oh.
But it's like there's a twist to it. To like if they get this message through the Stargate, it'll go back in time and stop them from coming.
Oh.
Kind of thing.
Do we know like we don't know any details right now, right? Because we don't know how long it's gonna be from the moment they ended the universe or whatever the last thing was, right? Like we don't know the time of when they're placing this new Stargate at, right?
All I know is that they said it's taking place on Earth right now. But so because of relativity, because they're traveling at light speed for so long in Stargate universe, their time is moving differently than it is here on Earth. So they could have experienced like 1 year, whereas us, it's taking us like 40 years.
Because I'm thinking like in the first episode of SG-1, basically, or like in the first couple of episodes, like Teal'c becomes the first alien that becomes part of the SG team, right? So like it'd be cool that now, like they've met so many aliens by now, and like they've made alliances and blah blah blah, that the SG teams are made up of different types of aliens as well. Like that would be kind of cool. It's like not that like Teal'c is like not the only one, you know?
Well, they
Have,
worked
like,
a lot with Asgard. So
yeah, like have like that kind of thing, but like different types of aliens as well.
Like
Different
more
types of
Jaffa
aliens.
joined SG-1.
Yeah.
Or joined the Stargate program. That would be cool.
Yeah,
It could be
why
a
not?
thing. Or I always thought that they should have had like a permanent Tok'ra agent at
Yeah, or that. Like that would be cool. Like have like a permanent.
Would you do it if
alien
you were
person.
dying and it's like it's terminal? Would you let a Tok'ra take over you? Or
Depends on the situation. If I've lived a long life and I've had like, I'm like, no, I'm ready to go. Like then I'll be ready to go. But if it's like a situation where like I still have unfinished business and I have had to like, win a war or whatever, then hell yeah, I'd be like, give me that shit. We got more business to take care of. Let's go.
I think I would do it.
Yeah, like it really it really depends for me on the situation. If I'm ready to go, then I'll go to bed. I'll be like, it's time for the great sleep.
I'd make people do it too. I'd be like, we both have to do this.
Aw, that's cute.
I'd force my parents. I'm like, you guys can't die either.
Oh, that's adorable.
Like everyone has to. When it's getting time for you to die, or I'll doing it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I definitely wouldn't want to be the only one. That would suck.
Yeah. Like my dad, I'd be like pushing him, like, go. Even my grandma now, I only have one grandparent left, and I'm like, Ava, you gotta go become an alien, Tokra.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Russell, thank you for the 2. Russell is perfectly happy being a filler. # giddy or giggity. Oh my God, Russell. Tune watch to anything with a 5. Brad Wright did a clean version of the pilot movie during the last season. Cut out the frontal and cut out the line, I have my organs on the outside.
I like that line.
Let's see. Dark Danger something for 2. Most Vala episodes I consider wacky and bad writing. Yeah, and that's getting to like the later episodes. I do like the episode where she takes over Daniel's body and nobody can see that she's pregnant and she's like just eating, like she's like, I want pancakes with like chocolate syrup and all this. And then when she gets out of Daniel's body, he's like, what the fuck did you do to me?
That's funny. I can't wait to watch all these.
Rodney, thank you for the 10. Here's a buck or 2 to help keep the lights on. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, everything is going to the diaper fund. I'm going to be so broke after Christmas. I'm not excited about that at all. But it is Christmas.
I just hope there's a new diaper fund soon. Like for
Me
real.
too, Nina. I wanted to get another baby.
Like a newborn diaper fund. Because they're different diapers.
When we had her like in the hospital, they put like the newborn diapers on her. I'm like, do you guys have the preemie diapers? Because she was so little. And the preemie diaper was too big for her.
Oh my God.
And I like now she's in size 5. Well, she's in between size 4 and 5, but like the 4s are too tight and like the 5s are a little too big. So we're just doing the 5.
She's like a little kitten. Like she's like fit on your hand.
Yeah, the diapers were like this big and they were too big for her. I found one like under the bed and I was like, oh my God, what happened to my tiny little baby?
So tiny, so small.
She was so little. I miss I'm happy. Like every day is exciting to see what she's learning and what she's gonna do next. But she used to be so
little. Well, I hope you have a normal size baby this time, though. No, none of this preemie BS. Full term baby, full term healthy baby.
According to the doctor, she was full term. She was just little.
I thought he was new, or what's it called? I thought she came early.
She was 2 weeks early, but at 38 weeks, they count that as full term.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is weird. Yeah. Jay, thank you for the 5. Nah, Brad Wright said it was forced on them by Showtime in the Dial the Gate show. You guys showed that Shanks clip from. They said they hated it. Oh.
No, that sucks. That means that sucks for you guys because that means there's no nudity in the new one.
I'm actually fine with no nudity. I'm you know what? Actually, if Henry Cavill wanted to do it, I would not be opposed to it. Let me roll that back in. Every Hugh Jackman naked Wolverine scene, I'm the biggest fan in the world. If Henry wanted to do it, oh my
God.
God.
By the way, we need to like reprise this whole show that we're doing right now together for Highlander when Highlander comes out. Because oh my God, let's go.
My uterus is gonna be on the floor. Like if I'm pregnant by then when it comes out, it's gonna cause me to go into labor.
Oh my God. Mine too. I'm in hell. Fucking yes. Let's go.
My body is so ready for that movie, and now that they're filming it again, I'm like, oh my God, yes. Oh my God.
Let's go. Okay. We gotta do it, Anna. We gotta do a show together and talk
I am
about
down.
Henry's freaking Highlander.
Okay, I can't think about that. That's a completely
You're like, I'm trying to concentrate on a show here, Nita.
Russell, they are the 2. The line is, I have my organs on the inside. Congratulations, Russell. You got me to say that one too. Dark Dangers on the 2. Claudia Black is a good actress and they waste her. They did, but did you guys see my post? Which I was getting a lot of traction on that one too. She made a statement. She played like the main witch in Ahsoka, and she said that she couldn't reprise her role because they wouldn't pay her enough to like sustain her because she's a mom and she has to like run her household in LA. And she's like, what they were paying me to fly out to England and to shoot for that long wouldn't pay my bills, basically.
Damn.
And I was like, so she's free to do Stargate.
Yeah, that's good.
Two know what to do thing with the two. Russell is correct. They cut that line later. Russell thing with the two. You know that they don't wear anything under kilts. You know what? I hope Henry stays true to the accuracy of the Scottish traditions. Listen, Henry Cavill is in his 40s now. If he feels like he wants to step it up a notch, no woman and most men will not complain.
I mean, I've already seen Henry naked. He was naked in The Tudors.
Yeah, you see his butt, but he's got like no fur on it. I'm not amused by that.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He didn't have a furry butt.
There's this great cover of X-Men, and it's Wolverine. Like he's kind of like the oh my god, why am I blanking on the Leonardo da Vinci, the whatchamacallit man? Why am I blanking on? I want to say Vesuvian man, but that's the wrong word.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But like half of him is in clothes, and the other half is just naked, basically, with all of his fur out. Let me see if I have it actually. It's one of my favorite covers, but I'm just like furry. I like that.
I have an Iron Man of that.
Let me see.
Let me see if I can get my Iron Man photo for you. Hold on.
Let me see. This isn't what I want. Although I like this, some of this artwork's great. What decade is it? Old. Yeah, I typed in old X-Men cover Wolverine half naked. I'm not getting what I wanted, but I am liking some of these. Oh, look, his butt. I can't show that. Oh my god, what is it? It's not the one where he's on the X. It's really old.
Oh, I thought I had an Iron Man one, but it's kind of different. The one I have is like this. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
It's Iron Man.
Oh, that's cool. Like the turnaround.
Yeah. It's cool. He's made of iron.
Okay, I'm not finding it. I have it. I'll have to go through my stash and pull it up, but it is there somewhere. I will find it. And I will
let me show you this other thing that's really cool. Hold on.
Let's wait. It's really bothering me. I am like determined to find this goddamn thing.
This one is my favorite because the Starry Night is my favorite painting. So I like different like variations of it.
Oh.
I got this one.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Let's get the bat signal. I love that.
Let's see. There'll probably be a non-binary planet in the new show. Listen,
oh God.
Star Trek was full of non-binary aliens.
It's true.
I feel like you can make that argument for. I mean, look,
they're
Asgard,
aliens.
Asgard. They don't reproduce sexually. They don't have gender.
No. Remember that was that first race that they did that with? I forget what they were called in TNG. Like in the first season, they were like the creepy fucking dudes, and they were like trans.
Which ones?
They were like, they looked like they were like they didn't have a sex. They didn't have like a gender, and they were like.
Oh no, that's that one. I want to say the Janai. But that could be wrong. That was the one with the Binars. Those like the little
Binars.
guys.
That's right. The Binars. I was like, they're like the binaries. The non-binary. whatever.
Yeah, the computer ones. That's the one where
Yeah.
the holodeck girlfriend.
Yeah, that was like original, like
Thank you for
trans.
the person that created a butthole Stargate to tag me in on Twitter. I really appreciate you.
Oh my god. Is that Russell? Does Russell
I
have
don't
a Twitter
no, I don't
now?
think it's Russell.
Russell, get a Twitter.
He did get Twitter. He got kicked off very quickly. No, then there's the one that like don't have gender. It's weird because I think that they're called Janai, but that's also the name of a species or that's a people in Stargate Atlantis. But that's
Oh.
the one where Riker falls in love with the one that like identifies as a woman.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Peaches were like, he's about to throw his whole career away over this girl, or the person that claims to be a girl. And I'm like, he hasn't banged this person. All they've done is talk about how they have sex and then basically how she was traumatized as a child because she identifies as a woman. And I'm like, that's enough for you to leave Starfleet? Like, you wouldn't even go and meet Deanna, like, on Ryza after you got
I
promoted. But you're going
know.
to throw your whole career away for this ugly lesbian-looking chick? I didn't see that being a thing.
77777 Jesus says I made it.
It's a Stargate song?
No, that
No,
I
you're
guess
saying
the
is this
butthole thing.
Oh, I made it. Oh my God. Let's see. Anna, is this the cover? I can't highlight it here. Let me go pull it up.
Just click it. Click it. You can click
I
that
have to have
link.
the other chat pulled up to be able to click it. I'm on StreamYards.
Oh.
No, that's not it. It's older. Like you can tell somebody drew this with a pen on a piece of paper. It's a comic book cover. And it's like half of it is Wolverine, like just naked, and he's like a T because the bad guy has him. Half of him it has clothing on, and the rest is like all fur. It's really fucking old. I don't remember what issue. I have the cover. Do I gotta start digging through here to find it? It's really fucking old. I'll find it before Thursday, or maybe by tomorrow. What issue? I don't know the issue number. It's really fucking old. That's all I know. Like
Ask Rock.
He has Google, which is pretty much
this. I guess it's pretty much.
I don't even remember who drew it. All I know is it's got Wolverine half, like it's literally a line through his body, and like half of it has clothes on, and the other half is like his fur. I appreciated that.
You're really into the hairy guys. I'm not so into the hairy guys. I rather have.
You're Arab. How are you not in or Persian? How are you not into hairy guys?
That's probably why. Because I'm like, ugh, it's too
Oh.
many. I mean, I like a little bit, like, you know, you want to make sure you're with a man, you know, not a little
Listen,
boy. But
I like I like fluffy
too
dogs.
much fur. It's like, ugh.
I like my dogs like nice and fluffy. I like my boys fluffy and like with the fuzzies and like the fuzzies. I like that. I like fuzzies. I taught the baby to pet Peaches. So I'll hold her up to him and like, see, this is a boy. And like they got fuzzy wuzzies. And I'm like, can you pet them? You have to be gentle because she's so aggressive. Like she'll like just grab the dogs and they hate it and they run away from her. And I'm like, you have to be. So we're teaching her gentle. And so I hold her up to Peaches. And whenever he kisses her, she's like, because he tickles her with his beard. And so I'm like, beard. It's like, you have to be gentle. This is a boy. This is a boy human. And I have her pet him. And it's so cute. So now she knows how to pet his beard.
That's so cute.
People
are calling you a furry.
A furry? No, I'm not into that. I like men with very apparent manliness, but I also like fuzzies. I like fuzzies, okay? And also, I'm a very hairy person myself, and I groom myself constantly. The guy has to be hairier than me, which is not very easy to do.
My husband has like the perfect amount of hair for me. Like that's why I was attracted to him. But like, you know, any more than that, I'm like, go.
Maromi
like,
says he
go
found it. Maromi, I'm going to
yourself.
mod you, which I'm surprised you're not a mod already. Maromi, I'm going to mod you so you can put the link and I will tell you. Okay, Maromi, you have mod powers. Post the link in the chat and I'll click on it. Oh, let me see. Marvel comic prison. I don't know. I feel like it's on the, let's see. Yes, you did. You found.
Good job.
That is the cover. I like that. I like that one.
Let's see it.
All right. YouTube, this is art. We are talking about a drawing that's on a comic book cover. This one.
He's not even nude.
He is. He's half naked. It's half him in his costume and it's half him naked.
But
I
you
don't
don't
need to
see the dong.
I don't need to see it. I don't want to see it. It's better left to my imagination. I appreciated the amount of fur that's on
No,
him.
no, no. I'm saying that for YouTube. Like, you don't need to, like, it's fine because he's
No.
not even nude. So
No,
it's fine.
YouTube is like really weird with their AI bots. Now you have to describe
you have to,
everything.
like,
That's why
describe
I
it.
wrote a paragraph in the description of the stream explaining everything that we're doing.
It's a good cover, and I get what you're saying. Like, it just needs
I
to be all
appreciated that
fur.
we get to see what's on top and what's underneath. Could you imagine if they did this with a female character?
Yeah, I could.
I like, Nina, you can even see his toes. Like, look at how nice his ankles look. He's got a nice knee. Look at those thigh muscles. You get to see, his nice fuzzies on his chest. You get to see all the muscle, and you get to see
I mean,
what it looks like.
he's a wolf. Like, he's a Wolverine.
He's a fuzzy. He's a fuzzy. I like
Gotta
the
be a
fuzzy. I'm very simple. I see fuzzy. I like fuzzy. Henry has fuzzies too, but in the Tudors, he had 0 fuzzies on his butt, and I do not like that.
Yeah, see, like, I think Henry has, like,
Oh my God, Aaron, what a time for you to click on my stream. Hi, Aaron. I'll see you on Wednesday. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, but see, that's a good cover. I like that cover. I own that cover. It's not fancy at all, but yeah. So when it comes to Henry Cavill,
Dex
I was
Luthor says he's
disappointed.
Canadian. He needs fur for the winter. See, it's true.
Exactly.
True. It's true.
Exactly.
My husband would always grow his beard out in the winter. I'd be like, it's cold. Just gonna.
Yeah, Peaches just like cleaned it all up. I think because he knows we're going to be taking a lot of pictures at her first birthday. So also when his mustache gets too long and it covers his lip, it really annoys me.
So you like fuzzies, but not until until
I need
a
a
certain
groom.
moment.
I need the groomed fuzzies.
Groomed fuzzies. That's what I'm saying. When it's like it's too much, it's like, what are you, a freaking Bigfoot? Like, go and groom yourself.
Like, it bothers me if if a guy doesn't have the ability to grow, like
right. Yes. That is
like if I have more like arm hair than a guy, that weirds me out. And I mean, I shave
totally
my arm
understand
hair.
that.
Like
I
my
totally
arm hair is
understand that.
really fucking hairy. Like I wouldn't need to wear a sweater. Like maybe that's why I'm always so cold.
I totally know what you mean about that because I have hairy arms too.
I remember a guy commented on it and he's like, "Yeah, you shave your arms," and I was like, "Why did you notice that? And also, why do you care?" And I looked at his arms and I was like, "Yeah, because I have like hairier arms than you do." Yeah, fuzzies. No fuzzies, but yeah. Let's see. Matt G, thank you for the 2. I will become a Tok'ra if I can close friends with Anise, Freya, Vanessa, Angel's SG1 character. Oh, you mean the super hot chick? Yeah, she just disappeared. I'm like, what happened to her? Like, I feel like that must have had viewership going up.
Maybe not. I wonder what happened. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, she just stopped showing up. I also didn't like that they killed off Martooth. I liked him. Sam's like Tok'ra husband guy.
Oh yeah.
She got zatted. I don't remember her dying. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I missed that episode every single time I've watched it. I don't remember her dying. Somebody
You
saying
put
why
it out of your
Silk-
mind. That's what I do. I used to do that with what's her name, with Dax for DS9.
You don't like
I don't-
Dax?
No, I loved her. So every time I just
Oh, she
pretend like
dies.
she didn't die. I'd be like,
See,
oh,
I like
don't
Ezri
want
better.
her." You did?
I loved Ezri. Ezri was like when she came on the show, she became my favorite character. I love Ezri.
I liked her a lot, but she won me over. Like, I really liked Dax. Like, Dax was one of my favorite characters. So it took me a minute, but then I was like, she's actually great. Like, this girl's actually really great. So I actually got into her. But at first, I was fighting it though for a minute because I was like, fuck you. I love Dax. Well,
I liked Dax. Like, she was
yeah.
okay. She wasn't like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when Ezri came on, I felt like Ezri had way more to her though.
She had more of an interesting arc, I guess, because of that whole thing with I actually thought what they did was really interesting with her because they were like, we kind of started the show with Jadzia being like Ben's old friend and like how like that aspect of it was like we got to experience that all over again with Ezri because like then we were kind of like Ben at the beginning. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like the way they did it because now we had gotten used to someone and then the viewer became like Ben because he couldn't really get used to Jadzia at first and kept calling him old man and stuff like that. So it's like the way they did that was really cool. See, these are the things that make like sci-fi stuff like really stick with you and like good characters, good well-written characters like stick with you. And I hope they do that for Stargate, the new one. It's gonna be good, hopefully.
I don't know if it's like a troll or if having a melty in my chat about Jadzia. No, I mean, my thing with Jadzia was based on what they talked about with Curzon, she was too much like Curzon. Like there's the episode where like she brings out her host and she has conversations with them. And maybe they just did have very similar personalities, but it seemed to me. And then there's that episode where she was interviewing that one guy to see if he would be a potential host. And she's like, I don't see what he has to offer to be, a host. Like, what would he add to being bonded with a symbiote? And I'm like, well, I could kind of say the same thing about Dax. It seems like she just basically became a female Curzon because Curzon was like, he loved the Klingons and the Klingon culture. He's a womanizer. Dax was basically all that, but male. I mean, she did have like I don't dislike Dax. I'm just saying I liked Ezri more. Like her whole thing was like, oh, I was the only Trill on board, so they had to implant it on me. I was never trained for this or prepared. She's like, I'm a psychiatrist.
Yeah, I like that too. Like like I said, like they did more with her almost, but I still really like Jadzia was like one of my favorite characters. So when she died, I was like devastated. I was like, what? I fucking hate you, you fucker. He needs to die. We need to kill him now.
The documentary of like what they would do with Deep Space Nine and like the reminiscence. It was
I think I watched it. I don't know.
Was it in the DVD?
It's about, like, because I used to watch that.
It's about how they like made Deep Space Nine and all the stuff that they faced doing it. And she has like the whole thing about how she didn't want to leave the show and she basically had to. And I'm like, spill the fucking beans. Tell us the truth. Tell us why. I don't know if it's that she wanted more money or something else was going on, but she didn't want to leave the show or leave the character. So
they had a falling out.
Yeah. They screwed Dax by making her in a relationship with Worf. I actually liked that.
No, I love that. That was
the only thing I don't like. So when that happens, I actually like that episode because Quark's getting with the Klingon with Grilka, and Worf's like pursuing her, and the entire time Jadzia is like, "I'm right here." It's like, why would you want to be with a guy like that? Like you're the second choice.
Yeah.
Is my whole thing. I'm like, why would you literally want to be second choice?
Yeah.
But she wanted her Klingon and she got her Klingon. So
yeah. No, I like that whole thing with her and Worf. I thought that was a really good storyline. I actually love what happened with Worf afterwards and how he was treating Ezri. Like that was like really funny. Like I like the way like his grief and him overcoming that. I was like, there's a lot of good episodes that came from that. God, I hate that fucking guy. What's his name?
Gul Dukat?
Yeah, Gul Dukat.
See, Gul Dukat is one of my favorite characters.
I love him. Like I love
he's a good villain.
the villain. He's such a good villain. Like he is such a good villain. I hate him but I love him because he's such a good villain.
Say why you keep calling her Dax? They're both Dax. The funny thing is,
That's
Nina
it.
knows exactly what Dax I'm talking about, and I know exactly what Dax she's talking about
Yeah.
without us having to say Jadzia or Ezri.
Yeah.
Darth Danger Zone thing. If I've ever seen the interview with Michael Shanks where he makes fun of the Zap for looking like a. Yes, I believe this is part of the interview. So this is a 2-hour interview. Maybe he's talked about it before, but they do talk about it. We only made it in 11 minutes and 46 seconds out of the 31 minute, which is fine. We kind of
Should we do it again next week? Do you want to?
if you want to.
Sure.
What's going on next week? Let me see. Next week is I'm trying to open my calendar because it's Christmas month. So my calendar's not opening. Okay, let me see. Phone. Next week is the 9th. I should be home. I should be good. I should be good to go if you want. We are at the chat. Remember, 11 minutes and 46 seconds.
We can do a stream and like just talk about sci-fi stuff too, like not just this Stargate thing.
You mean we try to EFAP and we talk about literally everything else?
Yeah, we have so much fun just talking about sci-fi. It's great.
It's only 10, Anna. Do you know what time my child wakes up?
Yeah, but it's also 1 a.m. here because I'm
Yes.
on Eastern. So
Jack and Sam Stargate SG1 shippers did not like Vanessa Angel, Anise, and Freya character. Well, listen, Jack was always going to end up with Sam. Sam was always going to end up with Jack. I think I liked Anise because I'm a girl. I liked having Barbies growing up. If there's a pretty girl on the show, I don't know why. It's just like you like having that there. It's like I like seeing Padme's pretty dresses in every episode of Star Wars. I like seeing
I do
Princess
too.
Leia. And also why I don't like the idea that there's only like one hot chick in the galaxy.
Yeah.
You know, there's only one. Like Mark Hamill said that in an interview. He's like, "Oh, there's one hot chick, like, but she's your sister."
I
I get
love
why
in the prequels, I love Amidala's like how like when they had the bun for her and she
Yeah.
had like the like it went in like it's like I don't know, it was like a bun that was like made out of like different strands of hair. I was like, that is so fucking cool. Like the
What
way they
dress
had
was
done
she
her hair.
wearing?
She wasn't wearing a dress on that one. She was wearing I think she was wearing the
Oh, the white
outfit.
outfit? No,
Yeah.
she's wearing the twisted thing.
Yeah, the twisted fucking buns. That was so cool. I love that fucking thing.
I have it somewhere. Oh,
I love the twisted buns.
I just lost her head. Well, I have it somewhere. Hold on. The head, which is what we need, just fell. And I have a bunch of books here because I was moving things. All right. Ignore Padme's missing head. Was it this dress? Oh gosh, it's so dirty.
I don't know.
I
Hold
played
on.
with this one a lot. Was she in the pants or was she in a dress?
I think she was in the pants, but hold on, let me pull it up.
Episode 2?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have an action figure out right now.
She had the really cool twisty one.
Yeah, that was. Oh, I found her head. Okay. Now, this was like my favorite.
It's the single one. It was the single one behind her head.
This one?
No, hold on. I got it. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up.
I don't have her like. This is the one that she wears in the end of episode. God, I played with this action figure so much. This was my favorite Padme action figure.
It was like this one. I mean, I don't know what the hell this is from, but
oh yeah, this is from Attack of the Clones. This is
it was episode 2.
Yeah,
I love that bun on her. I thought it was cool.
That is cool.
I've never seen that before.
Let's see.
At the time, I was like, "Whoa, that's a cool bun."
There's one girl in my like elementary school that knew how to do that with her hair and did it. It was.
How
cool.
do they do that? It's so cool.
The twisties. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's like
it
a
would be cool.
Ton of twisties, and then like they put it inside like loop de loop the twisties.
Let's see. The one where they got captured. Yes. Episode.
Yeah, the one that they got captured. Yeah, it was in the white outfit.
Yes. She has a few white outfits, but yes, I knew which one you're talking about. But guys, we have been going for almost 3 hours. I have to get to bed. So does Nina because it's 1 in the morning.
I'm tired.
I have my Star Trek show tomorrow and my weekly show tomorrow.
Same.
my official TSWG live show. So I will see you guys all there. I don't know if I'll have guests on or if it's just going to be a solo show. But also tomorrow during the day, I'm going to my P.O. box. Also, I got to buy a fucking Labubu, Nina. So wish me luck.
Oh my God, good luck. I also have a Wednesday show tomorrow where I'm going to be hanging out with Dante, I think. So come and hang out with us. My stream starts before Anna's. And then we usually raid her stream when it's over. So come and check us out.
Yes,
We talk about Clown World news. A lot of crazy shit.
Nina's channel is called Nina Infinity. So you guys go over, check out her channel, go and subscribe to her if you guys are not subscribed. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Nina, thank you so much for coming on and hanging out.
Thanks for having me on anytime. It was so fun to hang out with you. Talk sci-fi.
You know, I will see you guys all later. Good night.
Bye.
I'll tell you where I thought I came in the forest, when the lightsaber goes like this and flies off. I said, oh, what a great entrance. Ah! Ray caught it? She hasn't even been to Dagobah for training. What's the deal?